Hello, welcome to the WhiteSchaffPodcast. This is John Schaff.
This is Adam White.
I'm Bailey Wilson.
And I am Nick Miller.
Yeah, I got two guests with us today. Glad to have you guys.
I'm glad to be here.
Good to be here.
That's what I like to hear. You know, Nick, I was thinking, we've known each other for how many years now? Quite
12.
a few.
It's been a pretty good while.
Yeah, like 6-7 years probably, and you wear the same outfit every fucking day.
Okay, it's a fashion statement,
It's always the shorts and the t-shirt, and sometimes you whip out a hoodie.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta go with comfort over style, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I like it.
I know what you're saying. You also gotta take into consideration, like, if you might, get a hard on in class.
Yeah, see,
you wear gym shorts all the time.
You just tuck it in the waistband.
See, that's what the hoodie's for right there. That's what the hoodie's for.
You cover it up, or
what
you put your hand in
the hoodie's
You cover
for?
it. You put it over the.
You put your hands in your front pocket,
and then nobody notices.
Then you tuck it.
Oh no! See, I was a waistband man, and I was telling John about this today. One time, okay, this is probably 8th grade, maybe freshman year. I had one in class, and I had gym shorts on, and those two don't mix well, so I tucked it into the waistband, but then I sat down, and it flopped out, because I put too much into it. So it was like panic mode, but I don't think anybody saw.
My worst experience in gym class, 7th grade, we were warming up one day. Miss Barker was standing there, she said, do sit-ups.
Miss Barker.
Oh.
I do sit-ups, about the third one, I go up and...
Heart attack.
She looked at me and she said, "It's okay, son. Everybody does it. Even I do it." And that is some words I will live by.
That's pretty good. Oh, God. See, gym class, I never had gym class throughout all of middle school.
To your
Really?
pussies.
Yeah, because I was in band.
Yeah.
I was in band.
Yeah.
You had to have gym class and
You didn't have to have gym class.
Spanish or band or
Oh, I
STEM.
hated Spanish.
Oh.
What was that? We all had, in 6th grade, you had to take it.
Oh,
The STEM
Spanish.
class?
No, you remember
Miss
the Spanish
Bartra?
lady?
Miss
Miss
Bartra?
Bartra? She pissed me off so much. She was from the depths of Cuba or whatever.
Peru.
Peru, so, and there was the rumor that she swam here, and this was like this was her sanctuary, and then she got fired. Which I'm not surprised she got fired.
She was making it really rough on the kids.
She was. I remember she had that. You remember that old Bible she had sitting on her desk? Gavin Peters told me one time that he picked up the Bible and all the pages just fell out of the Bible. And so Miss Bartra was like, "You're going to hell." But like in her little Spanish accent or however the hell she talked.
She got mad at me because I didn't know any of the Spanish words ever. And I cheated, and then she got upset about that. I don't know why.
Don't know why she get upset.
Well, I would always, every time she'd ask a question, I would just act like I'm looking in my bag, because if you act like you were reaching for something, she would not ask you the question. So that's the way I got out of most of the stuff in there.
If you just don't make eye contact with your teachers, they're not going to call on you.
I feel like that doesn't always work, because there's that one like
Mr. Salyer.
Yeah, there's that
Mr.
one teacher
Salyer
that's like,
will
"Oh, he's
wait."
not paying attention." Yeah.
That's not how, what was it, Miss Smith, the French teacher, freshman year?
Oh, I didn't
Never had her.
She was the devil. She would look at me and grind her teeth.
I know Miss Smith pretty well because she helps out with drama and stuff, and she's good friends with Mr. Elliott. So like she'll come in sometimes. Like you remember that day in jazz band?
Yeah.
Like a couple weeks ago, she came in and was like, "Hey man," and that's about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, she was an old lady.
An old evil woman.
I heard that she would go on like the Europe trips with students, and she'd like let them drink over there if you're 18 because the age is 18.
I mean
it kind of it makes sense.
Yeah, I understand.
Like if you're in a whole nother country.
You know, I heard a rumor that in like London and stuff, you know how handcuffs, they're like this, but over there they're like this.
Like so on your fingers?
Yeah, so that way
it'd be finger cuffs.
That way you can't steal
in
stuff.
Italy, so you can't talk to each other whenever.
Mamma mia.
That's a good one.
I cannot make a pizza pie if my fingers aren't tied up.
Oh man, that's just stopping fingering, man. That's all that's doing.
I want to go to Ireland because you only have to be 16 to drink there, and I'd like some Guinness.
Aren't you 18 now there?
I'll be 18 this Friday.
Oh really?
So, yeah.
Dude, that's when this comes out.
I know. Oh, it's a birthday episode.
Oh,
Special episode.
Whoop whoop.
All right, happy.
Shout out to
birthday.
Nick Miller, 18th birthday.
Yes, sir.
Voice of the Betsy High School baseball team.
The baseball team, baby.
Yeah, that's pretty
Betsy,
cool.
Hey, go follow the Betsy Baseball Boys, all lowercase, all one word, on Instagram. Got to get the cloud up. You know what I'm saying?
No. I don't know what
It's all
that
about
means.
it's all about the clout.
In life, you have 3 choices: give in, give up, or give it your all.
Shout out to my man John Holtzclaw. Rest in peace.
We were at so top 10% banquet was last night, you know, and Josh Rondell was the speaker.
I don't think Nick does know about the top 10%.
Oh yeah, because you weren't in the top 10%.
See, here's my thing about it. People take the classes that are like so easy.
Yeah.
That, like
Yoga, band.
yeah, like
or like bridge math.
stupid classes.
Because like me, Clay, Gabe, we've taken every single math that Elizabeth High School has to offer. And then like people get in there by making
and
straight A's
they just
and
now
bridge
finished
math.
algebra 2.
Yeah, exactly. It makes me so mad.
And,
Half
like-
the people there did not deserve to be there. There were 37 kids.
That's more.
That's more than top 10%. That's
That's
about
more than
top
10.
52 fucking percent
Mm-hmm.
is what that is. It made me so mad. But I'd say, okay, well I don't want to like call anybody out, but about
Yeah.
2 out of 3
I know
of
what
the
you're saying.
cheerleaders
I know what-
that were there.
Who should have been there?
I'll let them figure out that 2 out of 3. Oh, it was so funny though, because Milena, there were fun facts about it. So Milena Griffey got called up. She was like, Milena, she was in SGA. She did this hours community service, and it was impressive. And then so he was like, her fun fact was like, she's been a vegetarian for 2 years now. 2 people later was Jade Hughes. Her fun fact was she's been a vegetarian for 2.5 years.
You gotta outdo him.
Yeah, she totally did. No, people's facts were crazy, man. They were like, 300 hours of community service, been in SGA, help with the homeless, help with the poor, blah, 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 blah. After the first 2, it was like that. It was Kaylee Bowers was first, and she does all kinds of crap.
She's got tons of clout in the top 10% community.
Yeah, exactly.
She's top
So-
1%.
Yeah, so I leaned over to my mom and I was like, Mom, I may have should have taken this more seriously. We get to mine, I'm second to last. It was host of White Chef Podcast.
That's an achievement. That's an achievement.
Knows how to hang glide. I don't know how to hang glide. So everybody that was there knows how to hang glide. And then my fun fact was has a 3-legged horse named Windbreaker.
Ooh, Windbreaker. I remember Windbreaker.
And so he's sitting out in the kitchen right now.
What would my fun fact be?
I don't know. Can beat Guitar Hero on expert mode.
Oh yeah, I beat the devil on Guitar Hero.
I remember waking up as a young child, just butt-ass naked, and I'd go in there and start playing Guitar Hero.
Oh, those are the days.
Reminiscing on the days.
Mom sitting right next to you, butt naked.
I wasn't even playing with my hands either.
Hey, that's talent right there.
That's
talent.
more than talent, man.
Oh.
That's a great idea.
Yeah, that's the next thing you do. Screw expert mode. Play it with your penis, man.
Hey, you beat expert mode with your dick, you're going somewhere.
So we were leaving band today, and John comes up to me and he's like, "What'd you say about the doctor and your peen?"
What did I say about
You
that?
said John was like, "So you know how when the doctor touches your peen?"
Oh yeah.
What if you?
No, keep going. Don't stop.
What if you don't stop touching? Oh god.
That would really catch them off guard.
They get a little handsy.
Dude,
They
yeah,
do.
I've gotten hit.
And it's
Mine
and it's the
don't.
men
Mine-
most of all. The
Have you
men.
ever had a woman doctor do it?
Nope.
Yes.
I've had a woman doctor do it
I've never.
multiple times.
Like
Really?
twice, maybe.
Yeah, I probably had for the first couple years growing up. The first few times it was a girl doctor because my pediatrician was a doctor, was a girl, and so she would always turn your head and cough, lifting up a testicle.
See, I didn't have that. My doctor has his index finger is cut off, like he only has a nub. So
I get
nubbed.
hard on so fucking fast.
I get nubbed for a good 5 minutes, and he's telling me to turn my head and cough, and he's just down there nubbing me up.
Oh man. The worst is you get a doctor and his hands are like really rough and like jagged.
Callous.
He's got
yeah.
calluses all over his hands.
Feels
and
like sandpaper
And he
around your
grasps you. He doesn't lift it. He grasps it.
Yeah,
Oh
it's
man.
like picking a pear off a pear tree. Oh no, I've had a woman doctor drop her pen and bend down to pick it up
While you were
while my package was
yeah.
hanging out right in front of her. And
maybe she did for a reason.
going through puberty like that, every time you're thinking, don't get hard, don't get hard.
This is
don't
just
get
like the
hard.
simulations. I gotta shoot my shot.
I would practice at home, Oh man, just think, like when we're 40, his
Huh.
finger.
We're getting finger blasted.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
And if
it's
my
going
doc-
in the other end.
Yeah, man.
If my doctor's the same doctor,
Calloused?
there's gonna be a nub.
Calloused?
There's gonna be a nub in my ass. I'm getting nubbed. I'll basically be getting raped.
You're 40 and you're still going to like the kid doctor. You're like, yeah, I'm here for my prostate exam.
You're just my favorite doctor, so
I mean, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
I just keep going back to the same doctor.
How do you know if it's broken though?
because his fingers cut
Hey,
off.
if his finger's been working,
If that
that's
nub,
fine.
that nub gets to work. That nub gets to work.
Yeah, the shirt. What do you guys think of my shirt?
My grandpa wore that same shirt when we went to Disney.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
Pretty
promise to
cool,
God.
it's nice. I got it at Walmart for $10. Dude, let me tell you what.
Walmart is like really good for deals.
Walmart, they get a bad rap sometimes because you're like, oh, you got clothes at Walmart? That's fucking awful. You know?
Like some of the t-shirts are a little tacky. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
sure. But sometimes they have some nice clothes.
Yeah.
Like, they have a bad rap, but I've been in there sometimes and I'm like, that
Well,
shirt's
see,
$10.
The older you get, the less people care about what you
Oh,
wear.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But back in the day, like middle school, if you went to Walmart, you got to think how long you're getting roasted.
Yeah.
You don't look at the price. You look at
Now
how
it's-
long am I getting.
now
made
who
fun of
really cares, you
for
know what I'm
wearing
saying?
that.
Yeah. Oh, man, I've heard college, nobody gives
Oh,
a fuck
nobody.
in college.
They just sleep. They don't care.
I
Yeah,
mean,
like people show up, sit in class for, hour and 20 minutes or whatever, and they leave. Like, people just don't care what you
Yeah.
look like in college.
Yeah, well,
Because they're not here to. They're not there to make friends. They're just there to get out.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I mean, if you're paying thousands of dollars, I would try to get my money's worth. I'm not trying to focus on making fun of somebody.
That's the thing though, like, I've heard like going to class is the hardest part about college.
Because you have all this
Because
free time
yeah,
and you
nobody
just.
holds you accountable.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. No one holds you accountable, and like, but then you think like I'm paying like $2,000 or whatever it is to take this one class. Then you're like, okay, I should probably.
Yeah, I
fucking
need to go,
class.
or I'm gonna.
That's gonna be the hard part for me, man. Is going.
Mr.
Especially-
Boatman, can you be my accountability partner? Well, what's that mean? Well, send me reminders about my college schedule.
Every single day.
You get
No, why would I
transferred
do
for
that?
not-
Hey, John, you have class in 15 minutes. Oh man, you remember Nick, sophomore year, Mr. Church's class?
Oh, that class was so great. I wish Mr. Church was still here.
Yeah, me
It's
too.
Doesn't
Such
he
a
work at
such a
Target?
shame. He does work at Target.
I see him every now and then.
Yeah.
He was gonna write a book about me and Nick.
Yeah, me and Nick. I mean, me and Adam
Yeah,
and Christian.
And Christian Price. Yeah, he was writing a children's book, and he called us up to class, up to his desk one day before class started, and he was like, "How'd you feel about me basing characters off you guys?" And they were gonna be the three main characters in a book, and I've still yet to read
He
that
said
book.
he said he was gonna email me the final version, and he never has.
Maybe. Oh man.
Did he get fired?
Yeah, he got fired.
For what?
He was putting like whiskey in his coffee.
Oh, so he was
Yeah,
turning up in
something
class.
like that. Yeah. That's what I heard. But that being said, it could all be rumors.
Yeah, I mean,
it
yeah,
could be
maybe it's something else. No allegations are being thrown out there.
Yeah, not at all. Like we are.
We love Mr. Church.
Yeah, big fans. Of
You
Mr.
guys
Church.
remember Mr. Conway?
Oh yes.
He called me buddy. He called me buddy.
Hey, no. I swear, like 2 weeks after he got fired, I went to the mall and I went into Fanatics 101 because I was just like walking around. I was like, let me go in there. And then I go in there and who do I see? Mr. fucking Conway.
Oh, son.
Oh, please don't touch my penis.
That's like he was asking a woman for directions.
I know, and he had his
Yeah,
talk out.
Which way to the Walgreens?
Said, is it this way or this way?
It was in downtown fucking Johnson City, so it is the hood rats anyway. And you think, dude, have you seen the women that walk around downtown Johnson City?
You gotta be careful.
Yeah, you think those women would probably like it?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, why would they call the cops on a dude giving him free dick in a car?
Free dick.
Yeah. I mean, he's like selling ass for
It was
free.
an older lady.
Oh, was it an older
She
lady?
was older. She
That
was.
kinda-
Oh, that makes it
Just-
so much
yeah,
worse.
It was like in front of her house too. Like it wasn't.
Oh,
he
it was in
wasn't
front
just
of her house?
driving around. I heard it was like right in front of.
Yeah,
Knock
yeah, he
on the
went. Yeah,
door.
that's what I heard.
He's just in his car, just dick out,
And he was
looking at.
he was just jacking one in his car.
Yeah, I mean,
I remember that was a dance for a little while. Like I remember our 8th grade bash, we would pull
I'm
out the
Mr.
Mr. Conway. So we pretend like we're driving and pretend like we're jacking at the same time.
Oh man, 8th grade was fun.
8th grade was a fun year. The DC trip.
Yeah,
I don't think it was that fun.
Oh yeah, you hurt yourself though.
I broke my
you
leg.
did
I get,
the
Point.
same one that you. The same one
He's
you
got a
broke
boot
now.
on right now.
I mean,
Listen, I
hey,
tried that boot on earlier today. I think that would hurt my ankle worse than it would help it.
I mean,
They're just so stiff.
you can't.
Yeah, you can't move it at all.
I mean, you can't. I mean, if you're just gonna dick around with it,
I mean, yeah.
you gotta leave it on though. Cause I've tried walking without it on.
I bet it hurts.
It hurt really
Does it
bad.
hurt?
Yeah, I've regretted it immediately.
So is it broken or is it just sprained?
I chipped the tip off my fibia, and then tore a bunch of ligaments. What?
Oh, nothing.
I chipped the tip off my fibula.
Dude,
What's
that
it?
can be the first like song in your band.
I chipped the tip of my fibula. No, I tipped the chip.
I tipped.
I tip I chipped the tip of my
Parentheses. No, I tipped the chip. Parentheses fibula.
Do you guys remember in 8th grade, Miss White, she was having a baby, so she had that...
Everybody thought
Mr.
it was
Ryder.
Blossom's.
Yeah.
Remember the Alamo?
Yeah, the dude was like in the artillery in the army or something like
Oh,
that.
he goes to my church.
He couldn't hear anything.
Really?
And he was like, guys, I was in a rock band. I was like, oh yeah, what'd you guys think about it? He said, historical stuff. And so he's like, all right, you guys want to hear one? He's like, I call this one Remember the Alamo. And they're like, Remember the Alamo!
And then they had the Red Baron. I used to tell him, because I was broke, I was crippled back then, back in the days. I would get around on crutches, and I would tell him I had to leave about 30 minutes before class. And he believed me every day.
Oh
I left class, and I just dicked around the school for 30 minutes. And principals would walk by, nobody said anything.
That was the thing. In 8th grade, the principals didn't care. Like, they didn't really care about
Because
what
it was
you
Mr.
did.
Little. And now we have him as a teacher, and it's completely different. There was some amount of respect for him back in the day.
Now there's not.
Yeah,
Yeah.
now there's
I heard
none.
Carter gave him a noogie during
He
class,
did.
which is like
He did follow him.
insane to think about.
Yeah,
Carter is
Yeah,
the
Carter-
same age as him. So.
Yeah, Carter is as old as Mr. Little.
yeah.
He's been in school for 70 years. Going to Ivy Hall next year.
Full ride, Ivy Hall.
Oh, that's funny.
If you ever go into Ivy Hall, the ice machine door is 1, 2. I think it's either 1, 2, 4
You've
or
been pulling a Conway. You've been
1,
pulling
4,
Ivy
1,
Hall.
4, 5 or 1, 2, 4. It's either one of those, but that's where the good ice is, like in the dining area.
Go get ice.
When you
I never
open
had
that,
to go get ice at
it's
Ivy
like
Hall.
snow cone ice.
Shaved ice?
Dude,
Yeah.
when I go to Ivy Hall, I'm doing other stuff. Not getting ice.
Oh.
Clapping grandma cheeks.
No, they have the best fucking toilet paper at Ivy Hall.
Really?
It's okay, so I have Shoreman Extra Soft in my bathroom right now, and the Ivy Hall blows the Shoreman Ultra Soft out
They
of the
gotta make
water.
them feel comfortable before they're
You can't
gone.
It doesn't
yeah,
matter how
man.
old you are.
Dude.
You have to buy double ply.
Oh man, yeah, I
You
mean,
buy
my
single?
assholes are probably so rough after, 80 years of shitting. So you gotta have something back
Yeah.
there that's gonna feel like the kiss of an angel.
That's gross. to
Let
think
me
about.
tell you,
People
the
shit.
best place I have ever taken a shit in is the Lowe's in Elizabethton. Oh my god. Bathroom,
10 out of 10.
I have a scale, and that's like a 12 out of 10, honestly. It's
Lowe's
just
in Elizabeth?
Lowe's.
Have you ever been in their bathroom?
Yeah,
It's
yes,
nice.
but
The toilets are always
Good
clean.
environment.
The-
It smells
The
good.
toilet paper is amazing. I mean, it's a great place to take a GP.
group poop.
Group
Group
poop.
poop.
I've had some good if we're talking about group poops.
We would do it every Friday before a football game.
I've never participated in
Best
a group
group poop I have ever
yeah.
taken was with John and Luke Boneshausen in Disney, right outside the Pirates of the Caribbean ride.
It's playing Pirates of the Caribbean music. Like,
as we're sitting on the fucking pond.
fighting a battle.
Yeah. And so Luke was in the middle of us, and he wiped his ass, and then he was showing it to us under the stall door.
God.
And then John rolled up some toilet paper and said, "Grenade!" and was throwing it. Oh god, that was a good time.
When I think of pooping in public places, I think of that kid that we shut the bathroom down, like at school,
Oh.
who was beating his dick in the bathroom.
This was just like a month ago. Not even a month
Somebody
ago.
said he had like a part of the toilet
The
up
toilet
his
seat was
ass.
in
I
his
heard
ass.
about that.
It was in his ass.
Yeah, I heard about that. And I know because I remember after it happened right before third period. Then after third period was over, I was going to go to the bathroom, but it was closed. It was locked.
Do you know why?
So I was like, what's
Yeah.
going on? And
Blast
in fifth
zone.
period, I found out what was going on in there.
Well, yeah, Bailey, some dude's beating his dick in the bathroom. Come check it out. I'm like, I don't-
What's it like to see, guys?
come on.
They got new stall doors, though.
Oh,
That's
that is-
locked, so you can beat your dick in private.
Hey, I mean, honestly,
I mean, if kids are going to do it, they don't want other people looking.
I mean, that kid did.
Yeah,
so really, that guy's a hero for letting us get new stall doors. Honestly,
I mean, he took one for the
he
team.
took one for the
what
team.
if this is like a new form of protesting, like in the war, and you're just like in front of the White House?
This Friday, everybody come together in the EHS bathroom.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, God.
Oh well, you guys play 2K? Any of you guys?
No,
I know.
I played Madden for a little bit, but I ran out of funds.
I play Madden.
That's
I
pay
used
to
to play
win.
Madden. Madden.
It's the
EA,
most pay-to-win
EA
game.
is a pay-to-win
There's
company.
some money
honestly.
grabbing. They don't care about anything but to get.
That's
money
why.
making.
That's why I don't play Madden anymore. It's just,
Whoever has the most money.
Yeah, if you
If
got
If
the
you
most
play
money,
the
you get
game,
the best packs.
the highest card you can get is like 89, or you could buy like a 93 Tom Brady or
Uh-huh.
something. It's insane.
You can buy It's 2K on the other hand. Pretty fair.
Just Dance on the other hand, dude. I can eat it up in some Just Dance.
I'll tear the floor up on some Just Dance.
Yeah.
I used to go crazy on Just Dance.
Oh, me too, man.
Yeah, but
That's about the only video game that I've ever actually been good at.
Have you ever had the one for the Wii where you like the old?
Dude,
This was the old one. You'd hook up like pad to it, and there was this big pad you'd put in your living room floor, and the arrows.
What?
It's like
Oh, yeah, the arrows. Yeah.
And I
I
thought,
Oh,
never
that's
had
Dance
it.
Dance Revolution.
Yeah, that's not Just Dance.
it's the same thing. You just
Yeah.
dance. You just dance.
No,
My church
you are
has one.
totally different. Totally
What's the
different
difference?
things.
It didn't
Okay, it's all in your feet in Dance Dance Revolution. It's all in your hands in Just Dance. But you gotta move
Yeah.
your feet too. Like
Just Dance, you're like just moving the remote around, and that's like
But
what
you know that's
what
fucking
you get
cheating.
graded on.
You're fucking cheating.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
You're
saying
cheating.
that's
Makes
what
me
you
so mad
graded
when
on.
people
Oh,
do
so,
that.
I
so
don't
you're you're really not doing it the right way, huh?
No, I was
You
just
gotta
saying
get-
that's what
you gotta
grades
get
you.
your whole body into
Cutting
it.
corners.
But it is the only thing that matters.
Yeah, I
Your
mean,
feet
I was just saying you
matter
have to
in
move
Just
around.
In Dance Dance Revolution. So it's a complete opposite thing.
You have your hands open to
Yes,
just
sir.
jazz
Mhm.
hands all day long.
The wrestling team is selling these.
Oh, I
things.
know. I was gonna buy some when I get paid.
How much are they a pack?
$21 for a 24 pack.
Hey,
It's
speaking
not bad.
speaking of getting paid, I do this internship thing for the school, right?
oh, do you do that?
Every time we get paid, there's some sort of delay. Like I haven't got paid in the whole last month, and I should be getting like $300-400 this pay period.
You know what you should
I
do?
hope they give it to me. I mean, I don't know.
What
if
do you do? Like what?
Baseball.
internship?
That's what.
Oh,
you
that's
guys-
what
I get
for
paid
it?
for it. Yeah.
You know what you
you
should
get
do?
paid for that?
You should whack off in like the
Yeah.
dugout.
And then shove.
I
shove
need
the
to get
bat up
paid.
as a sign of protest.
Oh God, are you guys going to prom?
I am. Yeah.
Are you?
I will not be attending.
I'm not.
Nope.
Gonna be tonight.
Anytime a
Nope.
major event comes up, I break my leg. In 8th grade, it was DC. Now it's prom or anything.
Oh, you didn't go to DC?
I couldn't go to DC.
Oh, we had. You remember I made money in DC?
Yeah, you were playing that jaw harp.
Yeah, only person to ever make money on the DC 8th grade
Crazy.
field trip. Yeah.
I used to wrestle in middle school, and we had a car wash.
Oh, like sweet cherry pie
Yeah,
car
I
wash.
mean, basically, it was behind Taco John's.
You know what it's?
And
Oh,
they
that
had,
was a spot.
I said, I'm not.
Dude, that's the worst spot for.
I said, I'm not washing
You mean
cars
like-
in the back of
when I
Taco
pick-
John's. I said, give me a sign and I'll go to the front. I went out there, some dude parked, right? It was a red light. So I got the sign and I kept walking slowly to his car. And I put it right in this windshield. And he rolled down the window and gave me $5. He said, I don't even want you to wash my car. He said, that's funny.
You should have kept the $5.
He says, I didn't.
I mean,
I'm just saying, like, when I think of high school car wash, you think of, girls in short shorts and crop tops pouring
think
water
of
on themselves.
Burly man.
Yeah, you
and
don't
then it's
think
just
of-
a bunch of dudes. It's hairy. And,
Yeah, in the Taco John's parking lot, they got skid marks running
Hey.
down the back of their legs.
That's why I was in the front with the sign. I'm not washing
sir,
cars.
yes,
I said,
sir.
I'm not washing a damn car.
Speaking of skid marks, I rarely ever poo without leaving skid marks. Like if I was to rob a bank and I pooped at the toilet,
They were like, that is John fucking Chef.
skid marks.
Oh, I think I could rob a bank.
We've talked about that. We haven't talked about that.
honestly, how hard is it, really?
People do it.
Banks are insured, man. So you go
Yeah.
in there and you say, give me $10,000, they have to give it to you. And,
You
it's
don't even
fine.
have to
You're
have
not
a
hurting
gun.
anybody. You're not hurting anybody.
I've seen this.
I don't
thing-
want to do it because, I'm not a criminal.
I've,
But,
I mean, I've seen this thing
that's a safe route.
where these guys were working down in some sewer tunnels, like in New York City, and there was an armored car that drove by, and like a bunch of new, like, you know how they changed the $100 bills like a few years ago, like to the new ones with the blue stripe on it and stuff.
Yeah.
So it was like the day before those were coming out, and they were transporting them, and like a whole crap ton of them fell out and down into the sewer. And they got it. Like a bunch of those guys got those $100 bills, and they thought they were fake because they hadn't seen them before.
Yeah.
So they like threw them away or something, and then it turns out the next day that they were the new $100 bills, and they couldn't. It was just
Oh,
imagine being so unlucky.
Yeah, that would.
I know about it.
being so unlucky.
I've been unlucky quite a few times. Quite a few.
I feel like I'm a pretty lucky person. Like,
Yeah.
I've just had some, like, I don't have any too much bad luck. Like, knock on wood, you know, but...
I've never had a
Did you
moment
just
where-
knock your head?
Yeah.
I've never had a moment where I'm just like, nah, I'm lucky. This has never been like that.
I have found $50 in my car one time, but that's about
pretty
it.
good. See, I feel like I'm pretty lucky by, like, you know, like, getting a job at the radio station. Like, I feel like that was a lucky thing. You know, getting straight A's and stuff. Like, I'm lucky in the sense that, like, some people, you know, like, have to, like, study their ass off just to pass.
I don't have to.
Exactly, me
I don't
neither.
know.
I feel like that's a
You just
pretty...
pay
I just have a
attention,
very
you know
good
what I'm
like
Yeah.
memory as
Yeah.
well.
I take idiot classes, so I've never had to study for anything. I've had A's and B's.
Oh, how'd you not make it in the top 10%?
They just don't let anybody in.
Oh
They
yeah.
only let the
Oh
elite,
yeah.
I
the
beg
elite.
to differ.
They don't just let the elite of the elite in.
No, I'm not really mad about it. I could care
I think
less.
you're upset.
Yeah.
Conrad told me, he was like, they're having that top 10% banquet, and I was like, oh, are you gonna go? He said, no, I don't want to. It's not gonna be fun.
I've never
Yeah.
seen Conrad
Oh,
outside of school.
It was awful. But anyway, well, like I was saying, like that with this, Josh Rondell was a guest speaker,
Uh-huh.
and you know he can't talk all the way. So it was
Somebody told me
automated.
his audio like
His audio-
restarted
it was,
and
I
stuff.
felt really bad for him. You know, I was just like, I bet that's an embarrassing thing for him because like he had to start the speech over
Yeah.
3 times because the audio kept messing up. So I felt really bad.
Uh,
But oh well.
Have you ever washed left like $1 in your pants and it goes through the washing machine and it's like really crisp the next time you have it? So when
get
I
to the
grow
dryer,
up,
yeah.
I'm gonna cash all my checks and just put them in the washing machine
No.
before, and then I'm gonna put them in the dryer so they're like really crisp, and then I'm gonna put them in the bank.
ah.
So that
But then
way,
Wait, why?
when
why
you-
would
Wait,
you do
I
that?
want you to say that again. I wasn't following.
so you know when you like leave $1
Yeah,
in
yeah,
your
okay,
pants?
I got that part. Go to the check part.
All right, so when I'm older, instead of like, you know, cashing your checks in the bank, I'm just
Okay.
gonna receive the money in cash,
Oh,
drive home,
Don't you have
and
to go
put
to
the
bank
money.
first?
yeah, you had.
Yeah,
Who's
well,
gonna give you the cash?
the bank.
So you're
I'm
gonna
gonna
get your
take the
check.
money.
You're gonna go to the bank.
He's gonna
Yep.
cash his
Cash?
check.
Okay.
Yeah, okay,
Okay.
and then get the money and then put it in the washing machine, then put it in the
Oh.
dryer, and then take it back to the bank. So that way my money's crisp.
I'm not trying to throw anybody off, but there's a big ass bee in here.
Oh, is it really? Oh, I left the window open. Oh yeah, that's not a bee. That's a wasp.
That's a bird.
Oh,
that's
boys.
That's a whole ass
Oh,
bird.
God.
This is a podcast, folks. Look at that button.
Oh,
Watch out.
Just,
Arm yourselves.
You got, yeah.
hey, y'all got it.
Oh no! Where'd
he
he
just
go?
made it mad.
Oh shit!
He
Out
pulled
the
out a gun.
window.
I got a baseball.
I think it flew out the window.
We're good.
Yeah, we're good.
We're good.
All right.
Okay.
All right, mission accomplished.
That was a podcast first right there, boys.
Mission accomplished.
Hunting.
Ah, crap.
Oh, shit.
Hunting fucking wasps.
That wasn't a wasp. That was a whole ass bird.
Yeah, that's pretty big. Stop messing with my stuff, John.
Let's have some fun.
Dude, so what happened was I was playing with that little motor that's up there and that battery, and I was trying to put that wing on it.
I got super glue on my
I got super glue all over my hands, so I got the lighter and I tried melting the super glue off, but it just made it white.
Yeah.
It just like turned the super glue, so my hand was, these 2 fingers were white for like all the last weekend because I couldn't get the super glue off.
You know, back in the day when kids would like get needles and like put them
Oh
through their
yeah,
skin.
yeah, but like,
Those kids are in jail now.
yeah.
Those kids are going to jail. They don't care. There's a demon in here.
Who had
my
that
baseball
bat?
bat?
There's a demon in here.
You had
Who set the bat against the wall?
Oh god.
Did you guys watch
If you
the?
get, oh
Did you guys watch the national championship last night?
no.
Oh, Virginia won, and I heard a lot of people are mad about it.
I mean, I'm not so mad. I'm mad that it was just those 2 teams. I mean, I'm glad they got their first title. Not really, but
I mean, I remember when Carolina got its.
I remember when Kentucky got their 8th title.
Yeah.
But
So do you?
I didn't watch.
I
Who did you
remember when
have
Adam
winning
never
in your
got his
bracket?
title.
I had Carolina.
I had Kentucky winning actually,
That's it.
but
That's your team, though, right?
That's
Like,
my
you're a
team.
Kentucky fan.
I had Kentucky winning one that I wanted, that I wanted them to win. But then I had Duke winning one because I didn't think they'd get put out by Michigan State.
Yeah.
But
I really would have liked Tennessee to at least make it to the Final Four.
Yeah, but
I thought
they
that
got
would
beat
have
by
been.
the Boilermakers,
Yeah.
Purdue.
Yeah, that was came out of nowhere.
I think if Carolina didn't have to play Auburn when they got on their hot, like everybody was getting hot and everybody was just hitting their shots, I think we could have went all the way.
Speaking of titles, Is there an update on your title, Adam?
Car
For the
title?
moped?
Oh, yeah.
Moped title.
Yeah, okay. So, oh man. Let me show you guys the picture. So, doesn't have a title. Dude I bought it from doesn't have a title. So, he was gonna give me a bill of sale. Let me show you the bill of sale that he gave me. Yeah, go ahead. Read that out loud, Nick.
Bill of sale 4419.
Yeah.
I, Wilmer Hall, is selling my yellow and black scooter to Blake.
And then he signed it.
I want to know how many signatures.
He signed it and then he printed.
He printed it, and then what is that under there?
That's
oh,
my
that's your
signature,
name. Okay,
yeah. Yeah, so
I mean,
the
that's
point that gets me is I is selling my scooter, yellow and black. So I had to go. I had to meet him at Chili's in the Chili's parking lot because that's where he works.
Yeah.
And so he gave that to me, and I'm like, dude, I don't think this is gonna work. And so I went to the Johnson City Library and got the moped bill of sale slip, like the actual legal slip. So I had to fill it out, go get him to sign it. It was a whole big deal. And so now all the title is, so when I get it registered, there has to be proof of ownership. And that's what the title's for. So hopefully, some states take the bill of sale as ownership. So hopefully that'll work. I haven't tried to go get it registered yet because it's going to cost me like $50.
What
Where's
did
it
you
at?
wanna buy?
Where's your? Is it?
It's down the street at my grandma's garage. Yeah.
What made you want to buy a moped?
Well, I wanted to put a motor on a bike so I could cruise down the street
I mean, that'd be cool.
It would be awesome. But then I was like, I can get a $250 scooter that is going to be a lot better. And so I did it. And I didn't tell my parents. So I showed up at the house with a truck and a scooter. And they were a little disappointed in me.
That's the best way to go about things. Just don't tell them until you've got it already.
Yeah,
It gets to the point where you
forgiveness,
just
not
start
permission.
telling your parents what
Yeah,
you're
you don't
gonna
ask them. You don't ask them if you can
And
do
I'm
something.
18
You just,
now. I mean, and now they think it's cool. At least I think so anyway.
do. No, they don't. They go in the room and they're like,
they're like,
oh
oh
my
god,
God.
Be like, oh,
disappointment.
God, my
What a
boy's such a
reason.
What a
dumbass. Yeah.
disappointment.
how did this guy get the top 10%? He just bought a moped.
Hey, it's gonna be cool, man. You just wait till I pull into graduation, my
Oh, that'd
cap
be-
down,
Put flames
flipping
on
in
it.
the air.
Flames on
No,
the
it's
side.
have you seen a picture of the?
I've seen it.
No.
You haven't seen it? Hold on, I'll
They
show
should
you.
get a paint job.
It's really cool. No, man, I like the yellow. It's bright yellow. Look at it. Look at it.
Oh, that's actually pretty dope.
Isn't that cool?
That's like Bumblebee if it was a moped.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm thinking. So a moped is 49 cc and under. So that I have to get my motorcycle's license for this thing now. Because
Ooh.
it's a 250 cc.
How fast does it go?
Guy I bought it from said it's pulling 100.
I doubt
Yeah,
that.
I said
I
there's
doubt a
no
moped goes
way.
100.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said there's no way. I looked it up online. It says 65. So that's still pretty
that'll
fast.
get you on the
It's a
highway.
scooter. Yeah, exactly. It'll get me up to the lake. Imagine how cool I look cruising around the lake in that bad bitch.
You're gonna
Get
wear
an
a
old
helmet.
school
Awesome.
helmet. Get an old school
That'd
helmet.
be cool, man. It'd be awesome. Leather jacket. Put wild hogs on the back.
You should get a whole gang of people
I'm
with
down.
mopeds.
I'm down.
You
I'll
guys
do
gotta
it.
get mopeds.
I mean,
Dude, we can roll up to the West Side playground and be like, hey kids, come here. You know what I'm saying?
you know the biker gangs when they just go down the street?
Yeah.
We could be those guys.
Would be cool.
And we could pull up on some more biker guys, and then they're like, what's up? I mean, we can race if you want to.
No.
What's our theme song? In the background, it's like, no.
It could be the intro. It could be the intro
Oh,
of the podcast. That's
intro
the
to
song.
White Chef. Oh, dude, you're thinking. That's so cool.
Whoa. Do you have to pay for songs if you want to use a different intro?
Like some
they're not-
songs, it depends on the song.
Let's make our
Some
own
songs
song.
are uncopyrighted.
Or you could get copyright striked, if you don't want to pay for
I
it.
mean, you could take one
Who
for
cares?
the
You could, but
Who
then I'd
cares?
have to take it off of YouTube or whatever.
Just,
team. Do it again.
Let's just record Chip the tip of my tibia.
No,
We
you
could
guys
make
ever
a
heard the
song for the
You know
intro.
Deep Throat by Cupcake?
oh,
You know that song, John?
Yeah.
I've never heard that song.
You never heard Deep Throat by Cupcake?
No.
It goes like, lick, 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 lick. I want to eat your dick.
No.
No.
mouth wide open. Mouth wide open.
Not ringing any bells?
No.
So,
I don't think I've ever listened to a song about licking dick.
Dude,
Dude,
I
you're
don't-
missing out. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
so look at Captain America, Iron Man, and Spider-Man. What do you notice that are the same in all three?
they're all white.
Here's a hint. Look
Can't
at their
see
pelvic area.
They're not packing.
They all have pelvic areas.
They have vaginas.
They have veg.
You guys all take that back. Those men are more manly than any of us are ever gonna be.
Dude, Captain America's a retard. He tried choking a robot out.
Yeah, he
Iron
did
Man's
trick
just
me.
rich.
Yeah,
That's his
so
superpower.
he's also a genius.
He's just rich.
Once you get above $1 million, you become a superhero. Who's gonna stop you? Cardi B openly admitted to drugging dudes and taking their money.
Nobody cares.
Listen, okay,
Bill
I don't
Cosby
want to get
raped a couple
political or
people.
anything, but that made me so mad.
That's not political. That's just stupid.
That's
Yeah.
just
That's
It's
just
just
common
dumb.
sense.
It's just current events because like Bill Cosby did it, and look what's happening to him right now. Like he's in jail
He's
right now.
still
right?
going through the stuff.
Like he's still going through the stuff, but he was in jail
yeah.
for a little while, and
He got out of
Cardi
jail.
B.
For a
Did
little
he
bit.
get out of jail?
What? Did he?
I don't know if he got out of jail.
I don't know if he's. I don't know.
I remember like the first week he was in jail, somebody like threw a hot dog at him or something like that, or whatever.
I remember the
That was
video of him
amazing.
walking to like the trial, and he's walking, and he just goes.
but Cardi B does it, and all women everywhere, you know, they're like, oh praise. She makes me so.
Oh,
mad.
she's such a strong woman, fighting for herself, robbing people after drugging them.
Oh God.
But
you know,
I hate rape allegations. Like when people falsely put out.
Dude, and it's like now Mr. Duggan was talking to us about it the other day. If anybody just says something about somebody, about, you know, that stuff, it's, you know, like, that's always going to be out there. Even if it's not true, you know, people are going to, like, like,
Yeah, I've heard that, so it might be true. You know.
Who's that one guy who played for Sean Oakman?
Yeah.
He
He got the dude. You know the meme of the Baylor guy with his. He's
He's
wearing
ripped.
a crop top,
Oh,
and he's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
it's like, we'll take the ball.
yeah, yeah.
And it's him. Like some girl accused him of raping her, and like he just now got through the trial, and he was
He
not
missed
guilty.
out on going to the NFL.
Yeah, he didn't get to go to the NFL.
Like that
because of
destroyed his career. A fake rape allegation.
Man. What is this podcast turning into?
Like, honestly,
I'm telling you, man, that Hammurabi's code, he had a point. It's
Oh,
like, if you were lying
Hammurabi's-
about accusing somebody, you're dead or you're missing
yeah,
an eye or something.
for real. Like, I believe if you make false rape allegations, you should be sentenced to jail.
Yeah, I mean, it really does, like, ruin people's lives. Which is crazy. I mean, like, I could ruin somebody's life right now if I wanted to.
Yeah.
We could all just say Conway raped us or.
Okay, we're not going to, though. 'Cause he didn't.
Because he didn't. He just
I'm
did.
putting that out there.
He just did a bad thing.
Yeah, to some people that aren't us.
Yeah, some people we don't know.
What if you're like a doctor?
What if Mr. Conway listens to her and he's like, those motherfuckers?
Ruined
I'm
my
gonna
name.
go
Like,
rape
guess
them.
what I'm gonna do now?
I guess I'm gonna have to now.
You left me no choice.
Oh god, dude, it's hot.
Next time I
in
walk into Fanatics, he's like, "Come here, I got a discount for you."
I got some words.
here. 5 inches off. Oh god. You ever think, like, you ever look at those guys that are like doing this for real now, like Joe Rogan and people like that? They're living the dream. They get to go.
They wake up and they do whatever
They
they want.
get paid to have conversations.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Isn't that the dream?
Yeah, but he's like a fighter too. Like
Yeah.
He was. He's not
Yeah,
anymore.
I know.
Right? Like Joe Rogan doesn't fight
I don't
anymore,
think so.
right?
I think he announced
He
it.
Yeah,
doesn't-
he's like
yeah,
he's
he
like the head
announces.
of like the UFC.
Yeah.
So I mean, he really didn't even need to have a podcast, but
He
he,
just
did
does it
anyways,
for
you know what I'm
fun, and
saying?
he makes a lot of money
Yeah.
doing it. Like, and you know,
And
other
the people he
like
can get
that-
on there is crazy. Like,
Oh yeah, man. Like
Dr. Phil.
Elon Musk was on there. Elon Musk does not do any like publicity or anything like that. But somehow Joe Rogan
He was
got him on there.
smoking. He was smoking a blunt with
I
Joe
know,
Rogan.
I know, it's crazy.
And then didn't his stock go down a bunch?
Yeah,
after
stock
that?
went down a bunch, which kills me.
No, it
man.
went back
Like-
up.
Yeah, oh, it's
it
back
was
up
just
now.
Like a,
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
Yeah.
but I'm at the time.
Because listen, if you have stock in anything that Elon Musk has, you're gonna be rich.
yeah.
He's smart as shit. Dude, he's crazy.
Like
Crazy
we
smart.
talked about this with Eric and Drew, but like I think he's probably the smartest man in America right now, and he's like doing the most stuff.
You think he's the smartest man?
Maybe
in
not,
America?
but he's the one using his smarts the most in America. You know
Really?
what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think he's just like the smartest person at the top. You know, there's like 12-year-old Asians that can like.
Do what he does. They're building rocket ships by themselves.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
know,
just in their
man.
basement like.
No,
writing
like
out
you think, like I
They're
know what you're
making
saying. Like
nuclear
he's
bombs
just
by
crap on like windows with.
like he's just
expo
the
markers.
top of the organization doing all the stuff, and then the scientists doing it. But like he came up with the idea for all of it. Like
Oh.
I'm sure other people like perfected it, but like the electric car, like Tesla, that was all his design, his model. SpaceX, all the rockets.
Yeah, no, that's
and-
cool. I mean,
Yeah, like although he's out there, man. Like he does not live a normal life.
Yeah.
He says that like once you start thinking like that, there's just no stopping. Like, it's 24/7. Like, he doesn't sleep at night because
He said
always
something about, like, what if our whole life is just a computer simulation?
Yeah.
Now that's crazy. That, like, somebody's controlling us, like The Sims or something.
Like, have you actually...
Like, if you think about that,
If you think about it, it's not... Like, his argument... I listened to the whole thing. His argument is that, like, the Earth has been around for, like, 6.7 billion years or something like that. And, like, the earliest civilization we have is 7,000 years old. Doesn't make sense.
That's
Yeah.
bullshit.
That there's in that billions of years, like, humans have probably advanced enough to where, like if humans started at the beginning and we've been around for that long, like, we're already at the point now in this 7,000 years of civilization that we have a decent virtual reality right now. That we can look at it and look around at stuff
That's
and hear
just
stuff.
7,000.
and where do we get that idea? The people that's controlling us.
Exactly. So, like, in that billions of years, you don't think that humankind could, like, make a VR where we can feel and touch and stuff?
That's crazy. just
It's
think
crazy
about.
to think about, yeah.
Like
'cause-
somebody is controlling us, making us talk about this right now.
Yeah, like, we have no
And we're
idea.
catching on.
We
and
have-
they don't want us to catch
Yeah,
on.
yeah.
We're about to get shut down.
We have no... How does that make you feel, John? Did you feel that?
I don't know anymore.
Dude, God, it's so hot in here.
Sorry,
Dude, what if there's, like-
I can leave.
No, I'm just getting some
What
swamp
if there's
ass, you know
someone,
what I
like,
mean?
people on Earth... What about this? It is real, but, like, the same people, like, that are in charge on Earth are also in charge of, like, the computer thing, like the president.
You know how much the government doesn't tell us?
so much.
A ton. Oh,
Dude,
yeah.
I saw a list of, like, conspiracy theories that have been proven to be true, and the list was so long. Like,
What?
we talked about this earlier, but, like, the government was injecting people with syphilis.
Yeah, in, like,
yeah.
Argentina or something?
No, in America, too.
Was it
Everywhere.
in America?
Everywhere. 100% true.
That's crazy.
One
You know
time,
what?
the government had they were, like, planning to weaponize mosquitoes, and they filled, like, something up with mosquitoes. I think it was a plane. I don't know how they did it, but they dropped, like, a ass ton of mosquitoes on a town, just a random town, and they just let them go to work. I don't know what they were trying to do with them, but they were just letting them go.
What about this? A
They're
ton
gonna
of
control the
mosquitoes.
population, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, like, overpopulation's, like, a real thing. Like, it's gonna happen before too long.
I saw this thing, which I don't believe it at all, but I just saw it. It was like in a YouTube comment. I don't know why. I don't know why I'm
Sometimes
thinking
you just
about
gotta go
this.
down through there.
But it was like, I saw this thing. It was like once there's like 10 billion people on Earth, the government's gonna like give these cards and put it in every mailbox. If you get a red one, the government's gonna come and kill your family, so you're not overpopulated. And if you get a green card, you're safe.
So it's like genocide.
Yeah, and like the elitist will get a green card, and like those who are poor and those who are living on the streets are like
They're all red.
done for.
I've always thought
Dude,
about if we
just-
kill everybody.
Dude, no, that would
That's-
cause, like, uprising galore. Like,
Which is why I just saw it. It was just a YouTube comment.
yeah, that's like Hunger Games
I don't
stuff
think so,
right
man.
there.
Gun control, this is the first step.
Honestly,
I don't know, man. Like,
somebody try to take my guns, I'm gonna rise up.
I mean, I get it. Like, I get the whole gun. I don't get, like, why does somebody have to have, an AK-47?
Because they're trying to get rid of us.
I mean, yeah. Like, if you look at it from that standpoint, like, it makes sense. Like,
Well,
I don't really have an opinion on it, you know?
You don't think
okay, we don't need fully automatic weapons.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we
You
do.
don't
No,
think
we
every
don't.
president ever, like every president ever, probably thinks in their head, if we could just get rid of them, we'd have it all under control. You know what I'm
Anything
saying?
other than fully automatic weapons, I'm completely fine.
So like an
I agree
RPG,
with
an
those.
RPG, and
Well, no RPGs, like anti-tank missiles.
Like an Iron Man suit?
Well, like,
what's
so you're telling me right now I can't own anti-aircraft
an
missiles?
I mean-
AC-130?
you can illegally, but I don't
Does
know where
it
you're
say
gonna get your
what-
hands on that.
Is that a law that I can't own
I don't think you
an
can.
anti-aircraft missile?
Yeah, I don't think you can.
I don't think you can really.
Where is it? Prove it to me right now.
I mean,
I would love to show you, but I don't.
you guys know what the teacup theory is?
What?
If I told you... No, listen to this. This is a cool theory. If I told you there's a teacup floating somewhere in space between here and Mars, what are you going to say?
I would believe it.
It, like,
I mean, we-
there's no way you can prove
You
it
can't.
wrong.
You can't. Yeah.
So there's no way you can prove it wrong. So so I'm technically right, like for right now. I could be right.
Well, there's no way you can prove what.
There's no way I can prove it right, but there's a chance that I'm right.
There's a chance you could prove it.
Why don't you
So
just
that's
call
a teacup
that
theory.
that's how things work theory? I mean, who?
I don't know. It's
What
called
are you
the
talking
teacup
about? Of
theory.
course, that's how that works.
Atlantis is in the ocean.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't prove it wrong.
I mean, we haven't explored the whole ocean.
We've only
That's true.
discovered like 10% of the ocean.
Oh yeah, I know. Like we know more about Mars's like geographical features than we do the bottom of the
Yeah.
ocean floor, which is crazy.
It's crazy
Just
to
think
think
of all
about.
the sharks there.
I guarantee you. Like, have you ever seen the movie The Meg?
Yeah,
Imagine I bet that's real.
it
honestly.
could be. But the thing with the Meg, I talked about this on a podcast about the Meg because I just watched it like a month ago. It was like the Marianas Trench. They didn't think that the bottom was actually the bottom, and it was like a cloud. And so they went through it, and there was like a whole new
Yeah, it was like a whole new depth and
like
like
environment
new,
down there. And so like that's where the Megalodon was hiding.
I
And
watched
then it came out through the cloud whenever
Yeah.
they came out.
I watched Aquaman.
Awful.
It's not about
I didn't
that.
see it.
But when they were talking about Atlantis and stuff, I was sitting back and I was like, dude, Atlantis could be real, and we have no idea about it.
Listen to this. You know, how, like Superman, he's Clark Kent. Like we don't know he's Superman, but he's like an alien and stuff.
Yeah.
What if all these people that are like these Asians? What if they came down from
These
from,
Asians.
from another planet because they're so smart? They came down from another planet and they're like all like Superman.
So we're not stereotyping.
Maybe that's just genetics.
I'm not trying to stereotype, but when I went to my audition at UT for like the band,
Uh-huh.
and there was
They're all
a kid.
Asians.
There was a kid who was an Asian, and I was like, "Well, he's getting in before me."
I mean,
You know, Harvard's like they got they got in trouble because they were like, no more Asians. There's too many here.
There's no.
They said that.
That's what they were doing. Yeah, they got in trouble because they were kicking out like.
Well, they probably indirectly.
They can't say like.
I guarantee
no more
you they
Asians.
didn't
But that's
say
pretty
no
much
more
what they did.
Asians are allowed at this college.
No.
we have an Asian problem.
No,
that
that's
needs
what
to
they
be
did.
dealt with right now.
Like
Dude, that's where
Asians,
you get those mosquitoes.
like people like Asians in California. It's like states that do like the SAT. You know, we have the ACT, but like Asians get like score reductions on the SAT because like too many of them are getting into Harvard.
That's crazy.
And like
Imagine like
other
being one of the
people-
dumbass Asians that's like not doing good on the SAT
And you're supposed to
already,
be-
and he's like, "Damn it, I got 100 points taken off just for being an Asian."
yeah, that's how it works. That's exactly.
He failed anyway. He's got negative 100.
Huh. Our province stats teacher, Miss Winslow,
Oh,
she made a perfect score on the SAT.
what's she doing teaching dual enrollment province stats? She hates Clay. Have you heard about this?
Yeah, because
No.
Clay doesn't ever want to do his work.
Well, Clay doesn't ever want to do his work, but no, like they get in arguments all the time because Clay's like, "I'm gonna get a business degree and be a slumlord," because
Slumlord.
like slum, you know
what
what?
is that? He like
That's
gets
what his
these
dad
rundown
is, yeah.
properties and they fix them
Oh,
up
okay.
and then they sell them.
Yeah, and like they make good money doing it too, like, and like
Alright,
Clay
I see.
knows how to do it. Like I think,
He's got like he
and
he
Clay's
works-
smart. Like he's gonna be able to do it. But Miss Winslow gets so mad at him, and she's like, "Listen to me, Clay. You need to change your attitude before you go out into the working world and stuff like this." And he's like, "I made a perfect score in the SAT, made a 35 in the ACT. You should listen to me." And the whole time I'm thinking, "You're teaching dual enrollment province stats through Northeast State.
Yeah.
You know, why should we listen to you if you
No
did
disrespect
that
for
good?"
Northeast State.
Yeah, no
but-
disrespect at all.
It's like when
But,
people
like-
go to Harvard and like
Like if you,
you know like
yeah.
they're and they get like crappy jobs. You know what I'm saying? Could you imagine going to Harvard and graduating and you just gotten like
Working
the
at
worst
Walmart for the
doctors?
rest of your life?
Like the doctor just does paperwork all day.
Yeah. Imagine spending that much money to go to school and then like not using your degree.
I don't know. I don't know how I'd do it. I would like. There's no way I'm not using my degree.
I don't know, man. I already don't know what I want to do.
I've never.
Like, I have no idea what I want to do with my life. So, like, my degree, like, if I major in something, it's very possible that I'm just gonna like not use that degree.
I'm telling you, I'm either gonna make it to the top or I'm gonna be like making socks for a living.
In somebody's
In
basement.
a sweatshop.
There's nothing wrong with sweatshops. They're the backbone
no,
of
there
our
is
economy.
something wrong with sweatshops. They get paid 30
Chop.
cents an hour, and there's no air conditioning, just
Child labor.
700 people in one little room. I mean, not terrible, but not
30
ideal.
30 cents an hour is better than 0 cents an hour,
Yeah.
you know?
At that point, just live off of.
Free socks. I mean,
This is another thing I've been wanting to talk about. So like, people have been talking about, you know, like L.A. and New York and how like it's so expensive to live there. You know, in L.A. minimum wage is $15 an hour.
Yeah, that's why it's so expensive, because everything is just...
You think
inflated.
it's proportionally the same to like living in Tennessee? Maybe not exactly, but you think it's that much more expensive to live in L.A.?
No, it is.
Or like
I
New
think
York?
I think it is.
Even
It
if
is.
you're making more money.
No, yeah.
Well, the population is so
yeah.
much larger. It's California.
Yeah, even if you are making
Oh, yeah.
$15 an hour for minimum wage, like a nice rental property is going to cost you like, I don't know, like a bunch of money a month. Like,
Yeah, but like you think proportionally, like okay, say
No,
a rental
it's still gonna
property.
be a little
say
bit
a rental
on the
property
expensive
is
side.
like $2,000 a month in LA, and you're making like
$2,000
$15 an hour, $2,000 a month.
that's not happening in LA.
I don't know. Just say and then so it's $1,000 a month here in Tennessee, but you're making $7 an hour. So proportionally, that's about the same.
No, because
You know?
there's more people in LA, and think about all the people in LA right now looking for like a
place
house.
to
You know how many
live.
homeless
I mean,
people there are? And
There-
Oh, there's a ton.
I've heard some teacher told me, he said, yeah, I went to LA. I thought it was going to be big houses and fancy cars everywhere. He said there was more homeless people than anything. They're
Yeah.
just walking around, rummaging through the town.
You know what's wrong with being homeless though? Like sometimes I feel like
Hey, tax free.
Living the dream.
I bet they have. I bet
I mean,
they
that's
have.
not what to call it. But
You're probably right. You're probably right. My girlfriend's sister, she's a photography minor in college, so
Yeah.
she was in Charlotte, North Carolina, or Charlotte, South Carolina, one of the two. I don't know.
North Carolina.
North Carolina. There you go. Taking pictures of homeless people for like a project, and she met one.
Smile.
I can't. I'm hungry.
Did she at least like? Wait, no. Wait, did she at least like offer them a little bit of money?
I don't know.
Come here, smile, boy.
You know what that's like?
I can't. I'm hungry.
No, but like
What is there to smile for?
I don't have anything. The government took everything from me.
Like, we're not laughing at homeless people. We're just
no, we're laughing at this situation.
Yes.
And anyway, she met one homeless man, and he was like, "You can call me the world traveler."
Some people do it. Some people do it for like a living. You know.
Yeah, they're homeless for a living.
There's nomads. Nomads. Is
Yeah,
what
man,
call
they
them.
just travel the world. And honestly, like, is that such a bad thing?
I mean, they don't travel the world, but
No, I mean maybe they do.
maybe
like,
they can.
That's
Well,
what
you have to have
what
some-
if you have what if you're a salesman? So you're walking around the country selling stuff.
okay, that's different from being homeless.
Like, you know,
But you don't have a house. Like you live in a tent.
like those people that like do the Appalachian Trail, the whole Appalachian Trail.
It takes like 6,
Like
7 months. Yeah.
that's what's
I mean-
too much. I couldn't even imagine.
I know a
doing that.
kid. He's a junior now. You know Colby Duggar.
Uh-huh.
You know who that is? Yeah. What he wants to do for his senior trip, he wants to take a year off between high school and college. Hike the whole Appalachian Trail barefoot with the One Ring from Lord of the Rings. So he's gonna pretend to be Frodo and he's gonna make the hike.
I'm gonna tell you, he's gonna get to like Maine or wherever it starts.
It starts in Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Ends
I
in
thought it
Maine.
went
Ends
the
in
other way
Maine, yeah.
around.
Ends in Maine.
Well, he's gonna get to like South Carolina, and he's gonna be like, "Wow, my feet hurt." And he's gonna be like North
It's like
Carolina.
stepping on
and his feet-
sticks, and there's like
He
cuts
said
in
he-
his foot, and
glass.
I don't know, man. Or like steps on a snake. Snake bites his fucking foot.
oh,
I'd like to do a hike like that though. You know.
I wouldn't.
I mean,
I feel like it'd be a very like like
you
you're
get
one
away,
with
you get
nature,
away,
you
you get
know?
away
Dude.
from like the cell phones and everything.
Yeah.
Here's how you
Yeah.
get back at someone. You get a bunch of like dead like rattlesnakes. They're like venomous, and what you do is you lay them down with their teeth up, and you wait for someone to walk barefoot through there, so they step on the snake's like fangs. I'm like, oh no, I've been snake bit.
Guys, this is a senior prank if I've ever heard of one.
What if we just got real snakes and then just put them in the?
Okay, what if we? Okay.
What happens?
What if we kidnap boatmen? We hold them
Dude.
hostage.
Go
And-
to all the administrators' cars, fill them with like ball pit balls. You know what I'm saying? So when they open the door, just
Balls.
all of them come out.
Balls.
See, this is actually gonna happen now. Like boatman's gonna get kidnapped, and they're gonna come to me and be like, "Adam White."
Oh, we heard you talking about this.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about like the high school pool because like they'd probably get cleaned up pretty fast. But what would happen if like
Franklin Pool.
yeah, I mean like I could yeah.
Freedom Hall.
Do they even filter? They don't filter like the
U.S.
Franklin pool, do
Olympic
they?
Training Center.
So what happens if you got like a crap ton of like Tylenol and just dumped them in a pool? What would happen?
Where would you
We'd
get
be
that?
having a good weekend. That's what would happen.
Imagine
Tylenol.
swallowing the water and you. Shit!
Wait, Tylenol is a pill, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. What if you just like
What
got
happened?
like truckloads and just like dumped
What if we
them
stopped
into
the pool with fish? We just brought a big ass truck and we
They do that in Johnson City. In the Johnson City
pool?
pool, they every year they do it once a year. They put trout in it and they let
And then
kids
they
go
have like a
fishing.
fishing tournament. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know where you can also fish?
In rivers.
In rivers
lakes.
and lakes. You don't have to do that in a pool.
You don't have to do it inside where it's easy.
The fucking pussy way.
Could you imagine
Yeah.
going to PetSmart with like your
A
fishing
fishing
rod?
pole?
And you're just like-
Oh god.
Oh, where's the fishing section?
Have you guys heard about the huge ass catfish
In
they have
Watauga?
at Watauga Lake?
I don't know if it's true, but like I've heard somebody say he saw one as big as there was a diver like going down there to the old Butler.
Yeah,
He was like as big as a Volkswagen.
Dude, I've heard about this too. My dad has a friend or a friend of a friend or something like that who's a diver, and maybe I think it's my dad. Anyway, like he was diving by the dam to look at the dam.
Yeah.
And because he works for the city, and he quit his job doing it because he saw a catfish that said he could like swallow him alive.
I wouldn't doubt it because that place is. Oh,
And those
Probably
catfish,
living
they
down-
eat anything.
They're
you
probably
know?
living down there.
the Meg.
they're probably living down. They're living down in old Butler.
Yeah, like in the old houses and stuff down there. Honey, I'm home.
They just crash through the wall because they're so big.
Oh, shit.
I caught John and I and Max Peterson went over spring break, went camping on the island on Watauga Lake, and I caught two pretty good sized catfish. And one of them, we were gonna kill one and eat it. Dude, that thing stayed out of water for like half an hour. It didn't die. It's crazy.
I went to Canada.
It just hung out. We were like, should we kill it? Because we didn't want to like go beat it
Yeah.
or like cut it or something. So we were just gonna wait for it to die. So we were sitting around the fire, and it was just sitting there with us. And every like 10 minutes, it would like flop, and it'd be still for 10 minutes, and then it'd like flop. But we put it back in the water.
Yeah.
So it lived.
When I went to Canada, we had you had to catch fish every day to eat. I mean, you didn't have
you
to.
told me about this.
We brought it. I mean, we brought food, but you had to catch. We're not gonna eat Pringles and cookies for every meal.
Yeah.
So we just caught fish every time, and they would be gutting them in there, and like all their organs would be out, and they'd still be flopping around, like all their just hanging out. We're about to chop their head off, and they're flopping around.
That's why, like the best way to just throw it at a rock. Really, like It seems kind of funny to think about, but like that's how you get them to just stop flopping around.
When I went fishing,
Told you to stop flying.
when I went fishing in Florida, this guy
Fucking fish.
he brought out a fish, and he was like, "This is a trash fish." He got a pipe and hit it. Hit it right in the head. And he's like, "This will be bait for the sharks we're gonna catch." I said, "Damn, we're just clubbing fish."
So I went deep sea fishing last summer. One of the coolest things I've ever done. Like, we got in a boat, and we went out. We were full blast away from land for like half an hour. By the time we got out there, couldn't see anything. No
I would
land
never do that.
anywhere.
I would never do that.
Really?
That'd be so cool.
One of the coolest things I've ever done in my life. So all we caught was king mackerel, and they were the size of like me.
Yeah.
But we caught 6 of them. Everybody that went on the boat caught one. It was crazy. But I caught a remora. You know the ones that like with stick to sharks.
Yeah.
And our captain or whatever, he was a dick, man. He was like this 20-some-year-old asshole, and he was funny as shit. He was like, "We're not gonna keep it because they don't taste good, but I got a party trick for you." He lifts up my shirt, sticks that motherfucker to my chest, hickey, all over my chest for the whole time I'm in Florida. It was crazy. And so we're there, and I was with my girlfriend's family, and so my girlfriend's sister, her husband was like, "You ever caught a tree bass?" And the captain or whatever was like, "What the fuck is a tree bass?" Right to us. And he's like, when you catch a tree, when you're going fishing out by the river, and it gets caught in a tree. It's crazy. Deep sea fishing though, that should be on you guys' bucket list.
I've seen a video where these guys go deep sea fishing and they catch these things called Goliath groupers. They're like as big as a whale, but they're fish, and like it takes like a big crane to pull them out of the water and shit.
Yeah,
It's so I don't know.
How did people you've talked about whale? You've talked about it on the podcast, whale hunting.
Yeah.
Before we got
Ancient-
like cranes and
I don't know how they
What the hell
did it,
are they doing?
I don't know, man. I don't know why the whale, like, it gets a spear stuck in it. It's probably gonna live, because their blubber is like 4 feet thick or whatever. So it gets a spear stuck in it, and it sticks around and lets these Eskimo assholes keep spearing them, I just swim away, man.
And it's not some high tech. It's just a stick.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Dude, if the fish wanted to, they could rise up. It's gonna suck when the fish rise up against us.
Everybody's gangster till the fish start walking.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, fish walk. Sometimes, have you ever seen like the videos of the fins?
There's like mud floppers or something. That's what they're called. They'll jump out of the water and they'll fucking go on land.
Yeah.
For like 30 minutes. Yeah, they'll just.
Are you serious?
They use their fins.
Like they just get up and walk, like leave
No, they don't walk.
Like dogs. No, I'm just kidding.
I mean they can. They
Is
get
it
out
like
and they
that?
like move
Yeah.
around. Like you know how turtles like slide. They like.
It's like you know how
They
seals
jump.
can.
Oh yeah, you know it'd be hilarious if like you ding dong ditch somebody but leave a fish by their door.
Goes in the
It
house.
goes in their house.
It's like who the hell's ringing my doorbell at 3 a.m? Oh, it's a fucking fish.
I wouldn't go fishing
I do.
anywhere where I couldn't see land.
You know how you go fishing with worms?
Uh huh.
How the hell did fish acquire the taste
Because worms are in.
for worms?
Worms
no,
are in the-
worms.
in the-
No. Worms are a land creature. Fish are a water creature.
What if they're? Well,
You ever seen
sometimes they're in
SpongeBob?
trees. Well,
Worms?
sometimes they're in trees and they
Well,
fall out.
here's
and
the-
Water?
Like they
How do
just
worms get
see
in
them.
trees?
They just see them moving around, right? And
And
then
so
it's
they-
just something to eat.
Okay.
Fish don't have a. They don't really care about what it tastes like.
Yeah, I
you know what I'm saying?
guess.
Yeah, they could give two shits about what it tastes
And they're
like.
like, oh, food, cool. I'm surviving another day unless I get caught.
Yeah, I guess.
Or ate by another fish.
We just hit
Ooh,
the hour
what's that
mark.
shiny thing? I'm gonna eat it.
Hour
Fish
mark.
are stupid.
Yep, we're hour 1 minute, man. Doing pretty good.
We're on pace. We're on pace,
We're on pace
to
to-
beat the last special guest.
Last
record.
special guest, yeah.
Shout out Drew and Eric. Y'all are my dogs. But we gotta beat
Not
y'all.
literally. Not
Not
like
dogs,
dogs.
My friends, you know what I'm saying?
I never really understood why people call people dogs.
I don't know
What's
either.
up, dog?
Well, okay. You guys are here, so we're gonna go ahead and ask. Tell us about this 2K tournament you did for Carter's.
Oh, don't
Here's
even
where-
get me started.
That's what I'm trying
gets
to
me
do.
fired up.
I'm poking.
I'll let
I'm
Bailey start
poking
it.
the pecker.
That
if
gets
you know
me
what I'm
fired
saying.
up.
I'll
All
let
right.
Bailey start
So
off.
basically,
Give us a background. Like, what is it?
Okay, I'll. There's how many people was it? 16.
Yeah.
There was 16 people. It's like a tournament. You know, you get a team pick. You get to pick a team in 2K, and then you get some players to go along with it. And somehow every year Carter gets the first team pick and the first player pick, which is just I don't know
it's
how.
it's 1 through. He either gets the first or like the second.
First or
third.
second or third. It's something.
How many years have you guys done this?
Like 3, 4.
This is the first year I've participated. in
I've
it.
done it twice.
This will be the
But
last
It's
time.
gone on for a few years, and yeah, Carter always seems to get really lucky with his picks and everything.
Well, Nick chose Mutombo
All
As
right, see,
as
I
his
don't
first
play. I don't
pick.
play 2K too much. I just play my
He
career.
picks Mutombo.
I picked Matumbo because he's a tall dude and he can send shots back. You know, and I wasn't thinking I was gonna win the thing anyways, so who really cares what I got? Lost in the first round to Clay.
Ooh, that's a.
I mean, Clay's not bad at 2K, and then he got smacked by Bailey.
I
So,
didn't play Clay. I played Carson.
Who
Um,
played? Who played Clay then?
I think Christian. No, Christian didn't. I don't know.
I don't even know.
He got beat in the second round though.
Yeah, I got beat in the first round. So go ahead and just tell him what happens.
All right, so I play Carson, first round. I mercy rule him, and then in the
Nothing.
and then in the second round, I play Carter
Because Carter gets a first round bye, of course.
Wait, why does he get a first round bye?
because he was top 3 last year or something like that. Him
Something
and
like
Eric
that.
got a bye. I understand Eric because he won the championship
Oh,
last
he
year.
won last year?
Carter I guess he just decided he didn't want to play the first round. He wanted to get a free. I'm
Get
beating
a
him.
freebie.
I'm beating him by 17 going into the fourth. He's playing on ball this entire time. That's when you actually are playing as the guy who's defended you on the
Like
ball.
the guy's defending the guy with the ball.
Okay.
Yeah. He's playing that the whole time, so I'm whooping him every single time. It starts getting bad where I'm whooping him pretty good, so he plays off ball. That's where you let the AI play defense. And 2K's AI defense is the
Especially if you're on the hardest difficulty.
best, which we were playing on Hall of Fame. And you can't get around them. You cannot. They are the perfect defenders. They play everything so perfectly. And he starts playing that. And you might as well just set the controller down and let the AI play for you at that point. It's not like I'm not even playing anybody. I'm just playing the AI. And he came back and beat me. I was getting close to upsetting him, but he just cheated, basically.
And then
So
Carter
he's
comes
pretty
and
much
wins
cheating.
the whole thing.
So you pretty much just like let the computer play.
Yeah,
It's
I mean,
yeah,
pretty
because
much.
he guards a person that doesn't have the ball.
Yeah.
So it's just
Perfect.
basically letting the AI play for him. And he won the whole, what was it, $160.
$160 pot.
What? You guys played with money?
Everybody put $10 in.
And so there's 16 people,
Mhm.
and whoever won got the
Well, I
whole...
guess he got 150.
Yeah,
'Cause if you-
he made a profit.
Yeah,
of 150.
man,
That's a good idea.
that is a good idea. We should do this with something cool.
Well, I mean, he rigs it
Guitar
every
Hero.
year, so I
No,
mean, it's
not
set up from-
Guitar Hero.
We should do a Guitar
Just
Hero tournament.
Dance.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah, we should do it just dance. No, John would win.
Are you good at Just Dance?
No, Guitar Hero.
Oh, I
I'm
thought-
good at just dance.
I
I probably whoop some ass at just dance. You remember when we used to camp out here
No.
in the back?
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
All right, listen to this. What if we waited until the Native Americans developed like telephone poles, and then that way they're all totem poles, and then we take over America. So that way all of our telephone poles are decorated.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
you're
so
saying
instead
we
of like
wait-
taking it from them right off the bat,
Yeah.
like we just wait till
We
there's
wait until
wait it
they
out.
develop the telephone, and they have telephone poles, but then they're totem poles.
You know, that really wouldn't affect us because, we
So
still...
you know how there was the Trail of Tears?
Uh-huh.
I think we should do like the Trail of Laughter with them.
Oh, so it's like a good experience.
It's a good experience. Yeah.
But we still make him walk, and
We still make them walk to a reservation. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
they got screwed over. I don't know where
Yeah.
they. I mean, obviously it wasn't their choice.
Yeah, it wasn't their choice. It does kind of suck.
I mean,
like-
whenever you got a bunch of guys with guns coming, like, to move you,
Yeah,
you're not-
like it'd be like aliens coming in from outer space right now with like blasters and stuff,
Oh, if
All
aliens
right,
were if
let's go.
aliens were to invade,
whooping our ass.
we would not
We're
have,
done.
we would not stand a chance.
You don't think so?
Because their technology, I guarantee you, it's
If they're
Oh,
traveling,
thousands of
if
years.
they're traveling through space to get
Yeah.
to us, and they're
Yeah.
like loaded for warfare,
Yeah,
no,
we're dead.
It's over.
Yeah, I agree with that.
We shoot a nuke at them, and they're just like,
Yeah,
throw it back on us.
Yeah, they would, man. It's fucking crazy to think about that stuff. Like it hurts my head sometimes when I think about like is space really endless? You know, you
There's
can hit
got to
a
be,
wall
if
one
it's
day.
endless, there's got to be something out there.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. Like, I don't know. I sit in bed sometimes and I think about this, and it just like
There's no way we're it.
no, like
There's no possible way.
people
Have you
say-
seen the people on this earth? Like, there's no way we're it.
Yeah,
There's no way.
I hope to God we aren't it. You know.
you know what's gonna suck? There's gonna be like aliens that are better than people at like the stuff that we can do. Like, there's gonna
Like
be like
Space Jam.
an alien guitar, like an alien basketball player is gonna be like way better
Space
than
Jam.
Michael Jordan.
Space Jam.
Yeah. And like alien guitar players are just gonna smoke everybody.
Like, they're going to play with their
Suck, you know?
minds.
Yeah.
I mean, like I think it'll be awesome. Like, you think aliens will we'll discover aliens before we die?
I don't know.
I don't think
Before
so.
the human race
You don't
is
think
fucked
so?
up?
No, before us. Like us sitting right here, us
I
four.
don't think so.
You don't think? I think we will. In Star Trek, it happened in the year 2041. It's when the Vulcans came.
Once we get close to like 2100, I'd say maybe.
Hey, did the
Yeah.
Vulcans come to us or did we go to the Vulcans?
Vulcans came to us in Star Trek.
And we learned this little
because
number.
Zephyrin or whatever who created the warp drive. As soon as the warp drive was created, the Vulcans they had been spying on Earth. They
Hey, you
they
gotta
revealed
check this out.
themselves to Earth. They're like, okay, you have warp speed now, so we're allowed to.
I think once we start space traveling more, like when we're actually able to just be like, all right, going to
I
space.
mean, I
be
think
right back.
isn't that the point of humanity?
To explore.
To explore and stuff. Otherwise, what are we doing?
Christopher Columbus, what did he do?
Yeah,
He
yeah,
explored.
exactly.
Well, if aliens are anything like Christopher Columbus, we're screwed.
Yeah. What if we got to Christopher Columbus them and take them over?
We just take the aliens' land. I mean,
That's what we do
we
best.
let Europe do it because that's what they're best
What if they
at.
come to invade us and we're like,
Except
hey,
for whenever they try to
can,
take us. But
can you show us
Yeah.
your planet? And we just swap planets.
Wait, can you move our entire population and all of our stuff? No, we get their stuff, and they get our stuff, and then we'll see who wins.
But we gotta fuck up our stuff first.
Yeah.
Break everything. Hole it.
Throw all the
Why
phones in
is
the
there
water.
a hole in this television?
Throw all the phones in the water. That's stupid.
Yeah, it is stupid.
I've thrown on accident my
What?
phone in the water before.
You ever dropped your phone in the toilet?
I've never dropped my phone in the toilet.
I mean, when you guys are taking a shit, you're on your phone.
Mhm.
I mean,
It's,
I mean, my
it's
dick-
happened. It's almost happened so many times. One time, the closest I ever got. This actually went too long ago. I was listening to I was watching a YouTube video, and I had no. So Oh, I had headphones and I like dropped it and they were hanging by my ears like,
Ooh.
and it was like
Oh,
Mission
that's
Impossible
crazy.
when the guy's like,
I mean,
Alright, I wanna-
AirPods can't do that.
Alright, I want to ask you
Yeah.
guys something. Has it ever happened? I'm not saying it happens on a regular occurrence, but has it ever happened where you've been on a toilet and the water is so high and the seat's so low that your little scrote dangles in the water?
shut up, that didn't happen.
You're a liar.
No.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, whenever I use a urinal and the water's freezing cold.
Urinal.
Yeah.
No, I'm talking about.
No,
like,
I've never had that.
never had
No.
that. Dude, Walmart's water's so high.
I don't think I've used the boat.
That's what I have.
If
in
I
Nick's
my-
a
used the bathroom-
professional.
And I didn't like keep it there. Like I didn't let it marinate or anything.
Yeah.
Like I pulled it up.
Well, I mean, Nick's a professional bathroom reviewer.
Everywhere I go, I got to give it a rating. You know what I'm saying?
He's
bathrooms?
Ingles.
Yeah.
He's been Ingles.
Ingles is a solid 7.
Really? Dude, man. What's
I
a
mean-
school bathroom then?
That's
Before the stalls, it was a 3. After the
We're looking about
stalls,
a 5.
after the stalls, it's a
Where
5.
have you gone
You
this a
get-
1?
Yeah, you get a 3 for having no stall doors.
Okay, here's the
No
thing.
bathroom at all.
there's still
See?
toilets. There's still toilet paper.
No bathroom at all is like a 2.
Okay, some convenience stores bathrooms, they're a 1. They're a 1. It's
Gas
one toilet, and there's like pubes all over it. Like, you'll go to the school and you'll get lucky, and there's like nothing on the like toilet.
If you're really
Yeah,
praying
I
that
guess.
day and you're really good, you might get lucky.
No
There
pubes.
might not be any pubes on the toilet seat.
there might,
What if,
there
like-
might not be a person.
Do you
beating
guys?
off.
Do you guys? do you guys wipe the toilet seat off before you?
Always,
If
Yeah,
there's
of course.
stuff on the toilet.
Even if there's like pubes.
even if I see a little mark that's like permanently in the toilet seat, I'm still wiping at it just to
Oh,
make
yeah.
sure.
I'm gonna be
yeah.
honest. I don't think I've ever went to the bathroom in public.
Ever?
Ever. I don't think I ever
Dude,
have.
you know those
I
kids.
rarely. It's
You know those kids, like, if you're at a friend's house and you go poop for the first time going over those friend's house, like, those kids aren't afraid to die. You know, they're like a big dick in a locker room. You know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're saying.
Like, if one of you two, like, you're welcome to, but if you would go poop in my bathroom right now, like, that,
Respect.
yeah, that's respect.
like, everyone's
You know what I'm
done this,
saying?
but have you ever clogged up a friend's toilet?
Oh,
No.
yes,
I
one time.
clogged up Gabe's toilet one time.
Dude, I have an invention for this. It's called a poopa-seltzer. I've talked about this
Yeah.
before. It's called a poopa-seltzer. What it is, it's a little tablet, like an Alka-Seltzer, you know? You keep it in your wallet at all times. So that way when you clog a toilet at a friend's house or at your girlfriend's house or something like that,
An instant plunger.
yeah, it's like an instant plunger. You just put this little pill in the toilet and it dissolves the poop, dissolves everything. You can flush again, never have to worry about it.
I think we've talked about poop 4 separate times today. I don't know what it is, but
Half of our podcasts.
Yeah, half
Have
of our podcast revolve around
poop.
poop. That being said, though, it's such a relatable topic.
because everybody does it.
Yeah, everybody, relatable topics that everybody can appreciate. Poop, masturbating.
Yeah.
I mean, those are just topics that everybody can get to. You stretching?
Yeah, I gotta get up and stretch.
Yeah.
My knees lock up sometimes.
Dude, I'm telling you, I got this swamp ass.
You're wearing khaki shorts too.
Swamp ass is the worst.
Dude,
Stand
it
up with
is.
khakis.
Oh, man, like, I'm not going to go try to poop right now.
Like the worst is when
Hold up.
I don't have leather seats, but I'm glad I don't, because if you're ever like working out or something, you're sweating, get in your car with leather
Stick
seats,
to
it's
it.
just all over the place.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
get
I
up
have
and you
leather
got
seats
an ass print.
Yeah.
That's just how it is everywhere I go because I'm always getting swamped.
Have you ever, when it's like really, really hot in the summer, and you open the door and you kind of forget, and you like sit down on the leather and you're like, oh my god.
Oh, you,
I don't have leather seats.
I know,
don't
but
either.
like
I don't
my
know.
mom does. I don't.
Oh,
but-
yeah.
I have cloth.
I have cloth. I like my cloth,
It's
too.
not. It's
Yeah, I've
not
got
bad.
cloth.
Yeah,
really.
no.
The only-
Except it stains.
Yeah,
That's
that's
the
the
only
only
thing.
like leather. It's fine. You
Yeah,
spill
like you
something.
can spill like a Coke on it and you can clean it up, but like with
Dude,
cloth.
what would you think if cows like saw an inside of like a leather car and they're like, "This is
My
why."
brethren, Mom.
Do you guys pick your nose when you drive?
Sometimes if I can feel it in there.
When was the last time you picked your nose? Like
Today.
honestly-
Wait, when you drive?
Yeah, I pick my nose all the time when I drive.
Not when I drive.
Dude, I
don't-
do.
I don't think.
Because I only drive with one hand. I'm a one-handed
too.
driver. Like I can't drive with two hands.
If
It's
you
just
drive
so
with two
uncomfortable.
hands, you're gay.
Yeah.
No offense to gay people.
Yeah, no offense to gay people. But yeah, I pick my nose when I drive. Just because it's something to do, you know?
What I do is I change the volume on the radio like every 2 seconds.
Do you
Like
really?
it's like at 10 and I'm like, I'm just, no, what happens is I go, I'm like, it'll be a
Well,
song
too
that I
loud.
like, I'm gonna like, oh, what's on this station?
Yeah,
And I
that
know
kills
what's
me.
on the station, but I'm like, let's see if it
Like,
changed.
listen, I have good music, but I'm the worst person to pass the aux to because I get so excited for the next song I'm going to play that I switch it halfway through the song that's playing now.
I can't go through a full song.
Yeah, me neither, man. Like, if I'm, like, mowing or something, I'll listen to, like, a full song. A full song after full song after full song. But if I'm in a car jamming out with people, yeah, man, I'm switching that song.
I haven't mowed in forever.
I need to. I hate mowing.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Especially in the summer, you wake up and it's like damn Africa outside, and you're getting raped by mosquitoes, and you're like,
Yeah,
well,
there's bugs flying in your nose, and
you're getting picked up
That's
by
the
gnats.
worst.
Dude, if our world is a computer simulation, who,
Delete the bugs.
who developed
Dicks,
Africa?
yeah.
delete the bugs.
Africa.
It's the intern
what
like
asshole
first.
developed Africa?
It's their first day on the job, and
I
they're
got
just
an idea. How
like,
about we don't give them any water?
Well, man, we make such a big place with no water.
No food either.
What is this up there? What is
Okay, so this is my bed right here.
that? I can see that.
Of course.
So when I was a few years ago, it's been up there for like 4 or 5 years. There's a string hanging on my ceiling, and I had it attached to the light switch,
Oh.
so that when I was on my bed, I could flip the light switch on. I could flip it off by these 2 strings that were hanging up there.
Huh.
Yeah, I was an engineer back in the day,
I've seen this thing. It's
but
like
now it's broken. So I don't use
I've
it.
seen this thing. It's a pulley mechanism where you got a door like this, like just one that if you open it, it stays open unless you
Yeah.
close it back. This guy attached like a water
I
bottle, like
saw
half
that.
full,
Yeah,
and he it sits right at his door, and then there's a pulley
Yeah.
attached to the doorknob on the other side. As soon as you open it, the water wants it to go back down, so
It'll close the door.
it's.
I saw. I mean, that's just smart, you know. That's like using your resources. It's like cheating on a test. Using your resources.
You just gotta sit around the smart kids. That's how I got to high school.
I mean,
Senior year of
like-
high school.
Okay, like I still have my 4.0. Do you still have your 4.0?
No,
You don't have your.
I got a 395 because I was in a Campbell's woodshop class because I wouldn't do anything in there, and we were supposed to finish a project, and I never finished it because I didn't do anything. So he got mad at me, and he gave me a 92.
Oh, I'd be so
Oh,
mad.
that doesn't mean you get in the top 10%.
So mad.
The
But
top
anyway, I
50%.
think
I have like a
it's almost
3.7.
impossible.
I made a C in health.
How do you make a C in health? Too busy
I don't
staring at Miss
know.
Garland.
No,
I mean,
we
I wouldn't
had
blame
Miss
you.
Garland. We had like
Oh,
That
student
student.
oh, Miss.
What's her name?
No, what would piss?
What's
Miss,
her name?
Miss Garland.
Miss
was like,
Melinda. Not
Yeah,
Melinda.
it was something with an M.
Miss Garland would just go to
Marissa.
Walmart or something. She like, do you? She'd say like to, you know, do you like need anything? What? You're not allowed to go to Walmart
She
just
just
because you
leave
have
class?
a student teacher.
Oh yeah, Miss Melinda or Marissa.
It's
or...
some-
Miranda.
Muhanda. Miss Muhanda. That's what her name was.
Well, the
She was
reason
cool.
I just
I
never
remember
turned
I had
anything
help with
in.
Draven Townsend, and we broke the baby doll of like this is what like a 9-month-old baby looks like or whatever.
Yeah.
We were passing around the class, and Draven was like, "Here, Adam," and he spun it on its head and tried to get it on my desk, and it fell on the floor and cracked.
Huh.
You know, I don't know what it is, but these teachers just have like, I don't know if they're just born with it, but they just have a natural hate for me. I don't know what it is. Like it's been, well, you know,
I mean, yeah.
it's got to the point where I've had to like, I'll do something with teachers at the beginning of the year. The first day I don't say anything. I just sit there, I listen to them. The second day I start testing them.
Yeah, you gotta test them. You
gotta
gotta feel the waters.
I gotta say, I'm like, what can I get away with and what can't I get away with?
Yeah, sure.
So
Yeah.
then,
I
this,
get what
like
you're
the
saying.
first week is just a test, and then I know what I can do for the rest of the year.
Really, that's how you do it?
Mhm.
Dude, that's not how I do it, man.
First day, I go full.
No, I feel like
I got moved the first day in Miss Payne's class.
it's totally. I feel like it's totally who's in the class with me, because if I
Yeah,
don't have any
that
friends in
helps.
there, I'm not gonna try to be funny.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, it.
I mean, I'll
solely
still
depends
try
on
a little
who's
bit.
in
Yeah,
it.
like I'll get along with the teacher, you know, like laugh at the teacher, like, "Wow, you're not teaching too hot today. Oh, you missed a little," stuff like that. But like if there are friends in there, I can dick around and it's fun.
If I was a teacher and you said you're not teaching too hot today, are you?
Rip me a new one.
I'd
Your ass is
smack
grass.
Yeah.
Your ass is
Dude,
grass.
I wish that teachers could still paddle kids at school.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that'd be hilarious.
It'd be so funny, like
Harder. Wait a minute. What?
Like, yeah, don't disrespect me ever again. Do it again.
I'm gonna disrespect you so
So
much.
how does this work? You take off your pants?
Do I put my hands right here?
Is it my turn to spank you now?
Here, let me tie my belt to the ceiling real quick.
Choke me.
Treat me like a pinata.
Oh god. Oh dude, yeah, the back of my knees are sweating.
That's the worst.
Yeah,
You gotta
I
wipe
opened
it,
my
it's
window
just-
because it was hot in here, but I
Being
think
a
it might have
member
just
of
made it worse.
The large
it's
community,
the-
I'm just used to it at this point.
What, the knee sweat?
No, just sweating all the time.
Sweat.
All
I
over.
sweat so much.
I sweat a lot.
Because you're a
too.
member of the large community.
Do you sweat a lot?
I don't think it has anything to do. It's just like
You think
Yes.
some people just sweat a
and
lot.
no.
I sweat a lot.
It really depends. I mean, sometimes I do and sometimes I don't.
Like, sometimes I would just be sitting in class and I look down and I have pit stains. And I'm like, I haven't done anything besides fucking sit here.
You know what you gotta
why
do?
do I have pit stains?
get a hoodie. That's how you avoid
but
those.
then it
Yeah,
just
but
makes it
maybe
worse.
it's
Then
just
it
even hotter.
It's musky. You
I don't
know?
know
Hot as
about
balls
that.
in
Then it
this
just gets
room.
My hoodie smells
What
pretty
now?
good.
I say it's hot as balls outside.
It's hot outside, yeah.
I'm glad it's starting to get warm.
Oh, me too, man. I'm tired of
I
this
couldn't
cold,
deal
man.
with the cold shit.
I don't
Yeah,
know
me
about
neither.
that.
I just feel like, in the summer, you can
I
go
don't know about
outside and do so much. There's so much to do. Like, I'm never bored in the summer.
Yeah.
But, like, when I'm home alone, in the winter and it's cold outside, I'm just so bored. There's nothing to do.
Video games, man.
I just can't get into video games.
I don't know what I'm gonna do this summer because I've got so much free time that I don't play football anymore. It's just I'm gonna be able to sleep in a little bit and I'm gonna be able to do whatever I want this summer.
I do the exact same thing every summer. I will go to. Here's what I'll do. I'll stay up all day, like the first day, and you stay up. You really gotta push it the first day. It's like you gotta stay up to about 8 or 9 in the morning. Then you
Oh,
keep on doing that.
God.
You keep on doing that, and then you wake up at like. I mean, this is before I had a job, so this probably won't be happening in the summer. And then I'd wake up at like 6 in the afternoon after going to bed, and it was just it's badass.
So what?
It's bad.
You up all night and you sleep during the day?
Yeah, I'm more of a night. I like being up at the night.
Yeah, me too, but schedules don't work like that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your vampire?
I mean,
That's a
yeah,
good
maybe.
point.
The only problem.
I mean,
is,
yeah, like we do stuff during the day. Like we'll go to the lake or something during the day. You can't go to the lake at night.
you can.
I mean, you
I guess
can.
And
It's
then
kind of illegal, but
Yeah.
That's when the Meg comes out.
Yeah.
that's
Dude,
when the catfish come out.
That
Have you-
is-
Have you ever
true.
tried?
Catfish do come out at night.
Yeah. Have you
I
ever
know.
tried swimming like in the lake at night?
No,
It's a little scary.
I don't
Like-
want
Dude, never watch River Monsters if you want to enjoy water.
Oh man,
to. I've heard that
you seen
story on the podcast about that.
the one about the one that comes up into your pee stream.
yeah.
Can you imagine that? And you're like, oh!
I don't think you can feel it.
No, I don't
You
think
would feel it.
No, you feel it's like a puffer fish, man.
Oh yeah, you feel it once it.
We
Once it
talked
puffs
about
out?
this. Yes.
Dude, they had a goat. Like when they got. Have you ever seen where they got it out of the dude?
How do they get it out?
They had like a
Surgery.
GoPro on a thing of tweezers. Or they had something. It was like some robotic thing. It wasn't
I've
robotic.
seen- yeah.
But they could control it.
Dude, you guys ever watch like surgeries, like brain surgery?
No, I've never
I know.
watched the brain.
You ever
surgery.
watch the
They're
videos
gnarly,
of
dude.
like people like popping zits and stuff?
That's
No,
what-
those- I hate those videos.
I do too. I don't get why people watch.
I don't.
those.
I've watched a couple.
I've seen
but,
them.
like,
I've seen them. Yeah, but like people sit there and
They're like, this is my obsession. Well,
yeah, and they
that's
have
kinda-
like some of those videos have like millions upon
My
millions
weird
of
obsession
views.
is the weirdest show I've ever seen. Like I like eating shoestrings and
Brain surgery AMSR. Or what ASMR?
How is that?
What is that?
I'm gonna cut into the brain now. This will control how hard his penis gets. This controls the sense. I feel like the rat from Ratatouille.
Shut
That's
saying Ratatouille. It's Ratatouille.
like how fucking loud I was.
Ratatouille.
Ratatouille. That's what it's pronounced.
Ratatouille.
No, it's not. It's Ratatouille. We're
No,
not
it's
gonna
not.
get into this right
There's
now.
Ratatouille.
there's nothing like watching Ratatouille with a group of friends on a Friday night at like 2:00 in the morning. We did that one night.
Who?
About the funniest thing I've ever. Me, Lake, Peyton, Joey.
Y'all watch Ratatouille.
We watched Ratatouille at 2:00 in the morning.
Remember?
Sounds like an interesting group to watch Ratatouille.
I don't know why
Don't
we
say
watched Ratatouille.
Ratatouille.
So
It's
how
Ratatouille.
grown ass men watching Ratatouille.
Bro, it
I
is
love
a
that
good
movie,
movie.
man. Yeah, that's a
I don't know about that
fantastic.
one.
The music in that movie is awesome. It's Michael Giacchino.
I like
That's who
Nemo.
composed it.
I like Lion King.
Speaking of Lake, he's got a. I don't know if I should share this or not.
Oh, go ahead.
He's got a Hulu account, right?
Yeah.
But it's not his. Let's just leave it at that. It's not his.
Whose is it?
It's not his. And
Don't worry about it.
it's some guys. And
What do you
he
mean, some guys.
some guys.
Does he know the guy?
No.
What do you mean? How did he get it then?
And so he got into the account one night and he changed it to like a $50 subscription, so he get live TV and everything. Dude doesn't know.
Wait, what?
What the?
Open heart surgery.
Oh my God! Look at that. It's
Yeah,
beating. It's
some
beating.
people can't even watch this because they like pass out. I love this stuff.
It's beating.
Why are you watching this?
That's gross.
Do you really love this stuff? I don't know how
I
doctors
just-
know what that means.
Yeah, I know they're
I would
like.
be digging in there. I'm like, all right. This
No,
is
brain surgery is even worse. They'll be like,
Be like, oh, this
Well,
is fucking
we'll
gross.
care-
Let's get that out of here.
no, they're like, we'll carefully remove the blah 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 arterum or whatever, like
Yeah,
just
brain
some
surgeon
made up name, and they're just like, you're like,
They get the chainsaw out. Or...
dude, they're like so careful, and yet sometimes they're just like,
You know when you do something so much you start getting lazy at it because you think it's so easy. What if you're like a brain surgeon so good?
What if you're about to retire in 2 weeks and you
Get
just
lazy at it? You haven't been lazy at it?
Yeah, you can just be. I mean,
I remember one time I was going through puberty. I was telling John about this today, and I was like, you know what? My goal this week is to beat my dick while it's still soft. You know?
I don't think that's possible.
And it wasn't. It was a failure of a week.
Anyway,
yeah. Anyway.
I don't think. No, I'm like thinking of like how it could work, but it can't.
What? I wasn't paying attention to the last like minute of what you guys were
Well,
saying.
he said he tried to beat his dick while it was soft.
That's not how it works.
Well, I
That's
know that.
not how it works.
I know that.
Why is
now.
that a challenge then?
I don't, because I just wanted to see if I could
I
do
mean,
it.
you got to challenge yourself some way.
Yeah, exactly. Without challenges.
Sometimes I
life
would
is
just wake
not
up
worth
and I'm like,
living.
oh shit, gotta clean up. I didn't even do anything last night.
Alright, which one would you rather have? An unlimited supply of boxes or an unlimited supply of tape?
Boxes.
Boxes.
Yeah, boxes. I can make
Boxes
such a cool
hand down.
castle.
Actually,
What you can do with tape?
you can
Only
Like a
do
what
tape ball.
Only what you
That's
need.
about it.
What if you're
Yeah.
surviving? What would you want more, a box or would you want
Box shelter.
Yeah.
Tape's not gonna lie. What kind of tape is it?
Also,
He said unlimited
Whatever
supply.
kind you want.
Oh, so it could be duct tape. Well, that changes up the game. I thought we were talking about a little.
Do you know how much
piece of
stuff
Scotch
you could
tape.
put together?
Yeah, with duct tape.
2 sticks.
But imagine.
You could build a whole ass raft.
Honestly, you
could
could
build a
then get
raft
off an
out of
island.
boxes.
Then you get off an island.
You know, but you could build
No.
a raft out of boxes.
No.
It'd be so.
And the cardboard gets wet.
Yeah, but
it
you
would
could
sink.
put enough that I don't think it would sink. Like if
No.
I
You
had,
just fill up the ocean with
we're
boxes.
talking, yeah, we're talking unlimited about. I'm making a Titanic out of boxes.
Until the
You're
Meg
just
gets
filling. You're just filling.
Oh my
up the
God,
whole
an
ocean till
iceberg.
there's
You're just
no
trashing
water
it
left.
up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I'm gonna say this right now. You know how people complain about like the ocean's getting dirty?
Yeah.
It is getting dirty.
It is. There's.
Well, I know that.
There's
but,
enough plastic in the ocean to go around the world twice.
well,
Yeah, that's
you think if the
insane.
animals dying to like what plastic?
Wait, what are you trying to say?
I'm just saying. I think some animals should just die out.
Alright, what about
for being too stupid?
what about this?
I can name a few kids in our school
What if,
that
like-
should die out. because they're too
What if like
stupid.
no, like everything eats plastic. Like there's plastics in like our stomach right now because they're everywhere. So what if we
Yeah, I don't
eat
think
so
there's
much?
any
What if
avoiding it.
every species eats so much plastic that plastic becomes food, and like the next thousands of years we just evolve to like
Well,
eat plastic.
Most fish that we eat has plastic in it. Like
Have.
what? Yeah.
Nothing, yeah.
Yeah, have plastic in it.
Yeah, sure.
And them.
So like, good
I-
morning, and we're just making like plastic cereal.
Oh, Plastico is my favorite.
I've got a bowl of cereal before. This was a long time ago, and I just dumped it out. There's just ants in there chilling. They were all dead. I didn't even realize it
Ants?
either. I poured the milk in
Yeah,
there.
it's just protein.
I started eating. I said, "Man, this is something funny about these Lucky Charms."
Oh, Lucky
My dad's like,
Charms.
"Oh, those are ants." I'm like,
Dude,
Oh,
I
is that right?
love
Lucky Charms are one of the greatest cereals.
I could
they don't
Lucky
get dry.
Charms.
They don't get soggy fast either. They-
Oh,
they,
I know. But
Takes
you like, there's some seeds like I eat cereal fast. Like I pour
Yeah.
a thing of cereal and I eat it in about 2 minutes because I don't like soggy cereal.
Is this how you do your podcast?
It is now
That's how I talk on the phone.
upside down.
Yeah, you
Like,
just
when's the last time
you
you
gotta.
guys actually sat upside down? Oh, look at that thigh! Look at that thigh!
Tinder.
Oh, that's the tender meat. If you're gonna eat a human, that's the part you eat.
I mean, yeah.
It's the thigh.
It is.
If you had to
the
eat a
best
whole
looking
human,
muscle.
where would you start?
Dude, you gotta start with the nasty stuff.
So you're eating dick first.
Yeah, man. Like corn on the cob.
Oh my god.
What if you're in charge of like
You leave the best for last.
You're like part of like the cannibal group, and you're the guy that like cooks the body, and the people like you don't like, you're just like, here's some arm, and it's just his balls.
You know who I'd eat? Fucking Wilma Flintstone.
Hold up.
Wilma Flintstone is fun. Alright, cartoon character. Alright, you can't tell me that you haven't seen a cartoon character and you're like, that's one hot cartoon character.
Harry the Platypus.
If you want to cry, look up the Doofenshmirtz backstory.
Oh, he's like,
Oh, it's
Where his parents didn't even show up to his own birth.
balloon.
Yeah, balloony.
Yeah, his dad made him be a gnome.
Garden gnome. And every time he moved, he just.
Oh, that's so sad.
Those guys
that's,
are geniuses.
Well, my parents disowned me, so I was
Dude,
raised by
that's
a pack
another
of
job.
hyenas.
That's another job that would be just like super crazy to have. Like being a writer for one of those dumbass shows, like being a writer for Family Guy.
South Park.
Or being a writer for South Park or like regular show or Adventure Time or something like that. You just get to go in a room all day and be like, what's the weirdest thing we can think of?
Dude, the South Park writers can literally, they can get away with anything.
Oh yeah, I know.
They literally, they put anything in their show and you can get away with it.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Because people are just like, well, that's South Park.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, it's 2019 and they're
I don't
still
know.
making shows.
I saw this meme the other day, and it was like, I don't know how people that were raised on Family Guy and South Park are so sensitive nowadays. You know?
Yeah.
That's right. We grew up in that.
It's
I'm
yeah.
done.
That's us, man. Like I was growing up like Family. I wasn't a huge South Parker,
I love South
but
Park.
like Family Guy, I watched so much Family Guy in my
I'm
life.
telling you, when you played the MW2 campaign, when you were
You-
like 13 years old, and he was like, "No Russia," and you're just shooting up the airport.
We did that.
That changes us.
And then like people nowadays are too sensitive.
Like,
Oh,
you
no.
say one
Crazy.
thing to them and then,
Yeah.
I'm telling.
No, like
I'm telling.
this whole like sensitive thing. That's like the generation before us. Like this, we're like Generation Z or whatever. We got raised. I mean,
We're not millennials though.
yeah, I
right?
know. So like when we're in college, everything goes. We're just gonna be like, well, hey.
yeah, there won't be any protests.
Yeah.
People, like, other
Thank
people will be
God.
protesting us from, they're like, oh my god, they're just fucking doing whatever they want over there.
Dude, I'm telling you, I think it skips a generation. Like you had the boomers.
Dude, the generation
And they like
before us were
protested
badass.
everything. The what?
What, the Woodstock generation? That's pretty
No,
badass.
no,
Yeah,
I'm
that's a
saying
cool
like
generation.
the adults now are like tougher than.
Oh,
like,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Because everybody now is raised. Your parents aren't disciplining you or nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, but you have video games to do that. Like MW2, you know, like no Russian. That
No,
changes.
It's not even the campaign. You go into the
The lobby.
the multiplayer lobby,
Oh yeah.
and you're sitting there, and you're a little kid, and you're like, oh my god, I can't believe I just came. Like, hey guys, what's going on? They're like, shut the fuck up, Squeaker.
One time I was in a zombies game, and it was Black Ops 2, so that was the first time you had like the ranking thing, and I had just like started, so I had like the bone, which means like you're
The
level
bone.
1, and the guy said, you're level 1, you ain't playing with us. So he made me leave, and that right there
That
changed
forever
me.
changed me.
There's
I'll
some
never
life-
forget about
There's
that.
some life changing moments on, like when you join someone's game and they're like, hey, what's the shape of Italy? And you're like, oh, a boot, and then you get fucking kicked from the party. And there's like,
I get it. It's a boot, they're booting you.
That's hilarious.
and then you're
I've
like,
never heard that one before.
you're sitting there, damn.
Dude, getting
They got
kicked
me.
from a party, like an Xbox 360 party,
That's
That's
when,
sad.
like all of your friends, and all the next thing you know, you just get kicked out for like.
What do you do to a soccer ball? You kick it, and then fucking
No, the worst thing in the world is just
It's hilarious.
who's the party leader? Kick John, and you're just like, no.
We know about that.
we know
We know
about,
about that. Hey, it happens today. It still happens today.
I'm still going through that. I miss like having game chat. Like,
Uh,
you remember on Call of Duty where it'd force you to go into game chat?
Yeah.
See,
Well, like
back then
search
it
and
used
destroy, you couldn't be in
Yeah.
party mode.
They would force you to be a man. Like you go in there, 12-year-old, not hit puberty yet, and you're like, hey, what's
Hey,
going on,
guys.
guys? And they're like, oh well, we got another fucking little squeaker. I'm like, oh shit, come on, please. I just want to play.
Dude, the funny thing is, they'd still say that to me to this day.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my voice is so fucking high.
Damn, what are you, 12?
Yeah.
Hey guys, who
actually-
wants
I'm
to
actually
play
18.
Wasps?
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's a retard joining us. No offense to retards. There's a retard joining us. Gosh. You know,
I'm gonna use dual wield Rangers.
Oh my god, this kid's using those. Who's the
Oh,
party?
man.
Just kick him.
Alright, we're at an hour 34 right now. You guys
We
want
got
to keep going?
We got 14 minutes.
when
and we'll be
how long was their
Eric and Drew's
podcast?
time.
How-
We're
how long
148. I
was
just looked at it.
Wait, how it's hour 48?
Hour 48.
So,
So
you alright, I mean, I can keep
Hey,
going.
what was your
I keep
favorite
going.
Call of Duty
Alright.
gun?
I
Gun?
can
All
be a little
of
late
all
to the
time.
baseball.
Okay,
Cool.
alright.
Alright, Black Ops 2. You gotta go the submachine guns. You gotta get the MSMC.
Yeah, I don't
It's-
know about these
dude,
fucking,
I never really
To be honest,
liked
I
Black Ops 2
didn't
that
really
much.
play.
I didn't
Well,
Well,
play
you
it,
just
yeah.
suck at video games. I know.
Dude, I
Mad.
suck at video games. I just don't play them, man. A Skyrim, that's a cool video
I
game.
He plays
love
Skyrim all the time.
I love
Really?
Skyrim.
Yeah,
I've never played Skyrim.
You
ever.
should play
well,
it, John.
you're-
They're getting ready to come out with a new one, right?
6? It's
Yeah.
like, it's
I
like
mean, I
coming
did
out.
know about
I mean,
that.
anytime. I mean,
Soon,
they've
but
released
like-
a teaser for it.
Yeah, I saw the teaser for it. Dude, Avengers getting ready to come out.
Oh.
Listen, I saw Steven Spielberg tweeted. He was like, I don't want to say Avengers Endgame is the most anticipated movie of all time, but you can't deny its huge fan base and the numbers that it's already putting out. Because it's already got, like, broken, like, pre-sale records for movie tickets and stuff. Like, with how many people are buying tickets.
Dude, I
already.
can't believe we're going to be paying that
There's
much.
gonna be like an intermission. I heard. Like it's gonna be. It's like
Wait,
it's
what?
a 3-hour long
It's
movie.
3-hour long movie. I don't,
That'd be
there's not gonna
hilarious.
an intermission.
Oh,
There
What
needs
if
to
it
be-
ends on
no.
a cliffhanger? Like,
Commercial break?
no!
I'm bringing a
Intermission,
bottle.
5 minutes. It's just counting down.
You're not going to miss any of the movie?
No, I'm not missing any. I'm not going to the bathroom. Are you kidding? I've waited like 10 years for this since Iron Man 1.
Dude, I can't believe we're going to pay that much money.
I did
just to
see
watch
Iron
Ant-Man
Man
jump
1.
into Thanos' ass.
I mean, yeah, that's how it's gonna end.
Dude, if that happens, I'll fucking laugh.
I will.
Dude, oh, so okay, the directors of the movie, the Russo brothers, that's what they're called.
Oh, they're instant.
Yeah, hold on, Nick. I gotta show you their Instagram.
We've seen
Alright,
some
well, while
things.
he's looking that up, what about this? What about, like, a tube that connects to a bag, and you have that, like, around your peen, so that
Oh,
way you
yeah,
can
it's
They've
like
got a thing
pee
like that.
into the
Yeah,
They've
tube.
got an actual
Like
thing.
a-
I know,
It
but
goes in your pants.
How cool it'd
Yeah.
be to have one.
Dude, you could just pee whenever you want. I mean, you can do that now, really.
I mean, with consequences, you'd have to clean it up.
Yeah. Okay, see if you can see what their profile picture is. It's hard to see because it's so small.
Oh my god.
Can you see what it is? This is the Russo brothers, the directors of Avengers Endgame.
They know. That's what. Spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
It says
Spoiler alert,
Thanos'
Ant-Man, Thanos' asshole.
yeah, Thanos' left butt cheek, Thanos' right butt cheek, and Ant-Man's right in the middle. I love it when famous people like
They can relate with the younger generation.
yeah, they like
like Elon
understand the memes. Oh yeah.
they
Like,
get
Let's
involved in the
Pokemon
Yeah.
go to the polls.
Musk. No, yeah, they don't even.
did she say that?
Y'all remember that?
No.
She's
One of her
like-
speeches was like,
Tell your friends.
I've heard about Pokemon
to the
Go,
polls.
right? Well, we need to have Pokemon go to the polls.
God.
And then she passed out. Remember when she was passed out randomly? She was just
remember
walking
that.
to her car and she was like,
No, I
that
don't
that
like
right
that.
there was the moment where I thought, yep, politics is dead.
"Pop."
It doesn't matter who's in office. I mean, either way, we're screwed.
Kanye 2020, baby.
Pokemon
Dude,
go
no,
to
I
the
hope
polls.
Dwayne Johnson runs.
Honestly, I'd vote for him.
Like I heard, Dwayne Johnson and Tom Hanks as a vice president.
I heard it was
that'd be-
Oprah.
No, I heard Dwayne Johnson and Tom Hanks. I think that'd be a killer.
Dynamic duo?
Yeah, that'd be a dynamic.
Tom
duo
Hanks
right
isn't running for president.
there. Vice president.
Hey, he ain't got to do all the work. He just gets to sit there.
Yeah, I mean that's what the
I
vice
think I could be
president does.
president.
Really?
Yeah.
Joe Biden can do it.
Yeah, if Joe Biden can do it, anybody can do
Have you
it.
ever seen his speeches where he's
Like the
like,
cop, get the shock, Joe Biden.
have you ever seen
It,
he
it makes you
goes,
so mad, man.
he goes, you have to have a big stick to lead this country. And Obama has a huge stick. And everybody's like, all right, hold
He's so
up.
weird.
Hold up.
Dude, have you
Just a
seen the
weird dude.
videos of
He
him
is
like
a weird dude.
hugging people for
Yeah.
way too long?
Oh, who? Joe Biden?
Yeah, no, it's once you see it, you can't
No,
unsee it.
that made me so mad though because like people were talking about Joe
no,
Biden.
it's real. It's real.
Yeah, about like some women were like, he's not touching me sexually, but he's making me uncomfortable. I'm like,
Yes, he does.
I
Have
was
you
like,
seen? There's
just
like
tell him to
kids, and he's
stop
just
it.
like, "Oh, come here," and he's just like,
There's an age where there's a you're immune to anything you do. Like once you get to like 85 to
Dude.
100, you can just
You can
start
do anything.
grabbing
Yeah.
ass. Because what? Oh, it's a cute old man.
Oh man,
Yeah.
he's probably got dementia.
Yeah,
Oh, he doesn't know what he's doing. That's okay. Keep going. Thanks.
yeah. I don't know.
there's an entire video of just clips where
Joe Biden's just like hugging people. I like
Hang
Joe
on.
Biden.
Who's the
though.
game show host who would
wait a minute.
Oh,
He
he would
told
kiss everybody.
Yeah, he told a girl.
Oh
and he-
yeah.
He said, "Give me a kiss."
And he's like right on the cheek, and then he turns then he
Oh,
turns his
jeez.
head right before. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, and
god.
the-
Oh yeah.
the
He
girl's
was like
like-
the old guy from Family Feud, right?
Yeah, the girl's like,
It wasn't.
10.
It wasn't Family Food. It was a different Family Feud. It was a different like game.
Family Food.
Wait a minute.
That's what I'm
Watch
talking
this.
about.
Watch this. This is the one I remember seeing.
Oh yeah.
So what's he doing?
He's
Oh,
getting
he's just-
handsy.
He's just touching her.
No,
arm.
he's getting way too antsy. You
He's
don't
not
do
doing
that to a
anything.
kid.
Look
He's
where
I
his
don't
hand
care.
is.
He's
I don't
just
care
touching
who
her.
you are. That is way too long.
She's uncomfortable. He's in her ear.
He just touched her arm.
What is he
Didn't do
doing?
Anything.
I don't know, man.
I like the smell of your hair.
You have a nice scent.
There's nothing wrong with that. He just touched her arm.
No, that's
Look,
totally.
look, all he did.
You don't go up to a kid and go, "Hey,
Sure you
While
can.
you're
right
grabbing
in their ear,
their-
man."
While you're grabbing their bicep.
Sure you can.
I don't care who you are. That's
Their parents right there, and I'm the fucking vice president. I can do whatever I want.
yeah. That was
Yeah,
the worst
go
part.
ahead,
Their
Mr.
parents were
Vice
right there.
President.
And he
What,
was like,
you guys gonna
"Wh-
do something about it?
You telling me Joe Biden comes up to you right now, grabs your bicep, and says, "Flex, boy"? You're not gonna flex?
No,
No.
that's weird. If he just came up to me with no context and did that,
All right.
I wouldn't be like. You're probably
I'd be
right
like,
because I wouldn't be.
Get away from me, man.
My first thought would be like, this might be Joe Biden. Joe Biden. This might be Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
This might be Joe Biden. But it's
Man,
probably
just
just some
look at
old
that.
dude from Tennessee.
That's that dude's wife.
Well, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
that's not as bad.
Yeah, I
When
mean,
you're
yeah,
going
that
to,
one was
like-
bad, but the kid, dude.
Yeah.
The one where he's
He
like,
just touched her arm, man. He didn't do
no, no.
I don't know about-
You know, I know what the signs are. You know what I'm saying?
No means no, Joe Biden. Stop, please.
uh,
I was gonna say something, but I completely forgot. What
Dude,
it was.
Bailey and I have been watching so much Conan lately.
We just
I love watching Conan.
Oh,
late
me
at
too.
night.
Conan, funniest talk show host.
Honestly.
Fun.
dude,
I
all,
think
all
Jimmy-
the other talk shows are just garbage.
No, I think all of them
Honestly.
have their perks. I think Jimmy Fallon has the best games. You know,
Oh,
like sometimes
I don't
like,
watch TV to watch games, dude.
I
He
don't know.
sucks.
I mean, like, yeah.
he slaps
I
at. It's all
I've
he
seen
does is
one
slap.
video where
Yeah.
I genuinely like. It's like the dude, and he like touches his hand, and he just goes like that. Have you seen that?
No, I haven't seen that one. Oh, who's
And
the
that
other one?
was it.
Stephen Colbert. I think he's the best like interviewer.
No,
Yeah.
he sucks too.
I
They
like
both
him.
suck.
He's got a good personality. I like him better than Jimmy.
They
I
all
think
suck.
Conan's the best.
Conan's good.
Yeah,
and they all
Conan's definitely
suck.
the best.
Conan is the best.
Conan's the best.
I like his like the stuff he does with like I saw the one he did with Kevin Hart and
Oh, the
Ice
lift?
Ice
Cube.
Cube. Wait,
The
which
lift?
one?
And the one where they get in the lift.
No,
and
we
he,
watched that the other day, man.
I've watched it at least 4 times. He takes him to the store and he's like, "Get us some 40s." And he's like,
Yeah,
"Would you like a
40s.
40?"
When you were getting him,
I
a
want some
photo,
Chico sticks. Give me some.
So what's a Chico stick?
And then when he gets out of the car, Kevin Hart's like, "Man, don't you hate white people?" or whatever. They're like, "But Conan, he's a pretty good white person." And then Ice Cube's like, "He wears his jeans a little too tight."
They go to a Wendy's and he's like, and Kevin Hart's like, "Give me some spicy nuggets," and Conan goes, "I'll get the Osceola Ranch Chicken Club."
So what would y'all do if I got the Ranch Asiago Chicken Club, the flatbread?
That's just what makes him so funny.
It's
It's just
just-
he's so white.
I know, yeah, he is. But he's just, oh god, I could just watch Conan all day, man. Just cause like, I hope I grow up to be like him.
Kevin
You
Hart
know-
said, "When in doubt, go the black route." And then he said, "Well, if you're not sure, then the white freckled guy's in the clear."
Yeah.
And then the second one, when they were teaching that one chick how to drive,
Uh-huh.
and they went and
Oh,
got
that one.
weed.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so funny.
He rolled down the window. He goes, "We're looking for marijuana."
Oh man.
And then they just kept driving around. And they found it.
Yeah, they did. They
Yeah.
went to a dispensary, and they got the pinata, and they filled up this whole pinata with weed from the dispensary.
I
So,
must
like-
have never seen that one.
Dude, John, it's so funny, man.
I mean, I've seen the other one.
You just gotta watch any
Yeah.
of his clips that he posted.
Yeah,
on
it's,
YouTube.
it's
Have you
just
seen
funny.
his special where he went traveling everywhere to like Cuba?
Oh,
and
didn't he
Italy?
go with Jordan
Schlansky?
Those are my favorite
Have
ones.
have you seen the one
That
where?
guy's
Have you
hilarious.
seen the one where he goes to this like small town in Texas or something and he becomes a sheriff for a day?
have him
he's like
traded on the
he's like
TV?
trying to solve crimes. He's like going to the general store and he's so
Have you
funny.
seen when they're training them and they're like, "All right, you gotta know when to shoot somebody."
He's got,
and
they
when
got a
to-"
simulator. He's like, you got to know when to shoot. He like the guy walks up and says, "Hey," and he goes.
He started shooting the cars as they were going.
Have you guys seen the one that it's like he goes to the dominatrix?
That one's weird. I don't know
was so
about that
weird,
one.
yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Conan goes to a dominatrix, and the bitch like makes him put like the leather like
Yeah.
choker stuff on and like swallow his apples whole and stuff. Oh, it's fucking crazy.
I like when him and what's that one? We watched it in class. They went and taught sex ed to this one
Oh, Nick
classroom.
Kroll.
Yeah, yeah.
He said,
They-
"This is an unhealthy penis," and they had a banana, and he's like, "It doesn't just curve back up." Back.
And then he got a pineapple, and he was like, "This is what a penis looks like when you turn 40."
He said it starts sprouting leaves,
and it gets all spiky and orange. Oh god, it's so funny. Man, I was watching SpongeBob last night, and it was the what we were talking about. Find out it was the fancy dining or whatever, you know, with the world's smallest violin.
Uh-huh.
That's so funny, man.
I own a 5-star restaurant.
Yeah. What was Mr. Krabs? He was. I thought you were head chef of the SS Fancy or whatever.
Wait, hang on.
Oh, what is it? Oh,
Is that a goose?
Yeah, that's a goose.
The SS
Well, right
Gourmet.
on-
Right on
Yeah,
the
the
river.
SS Gourmet. Yeah.
Well,
Do you know-
SS Gourmet.
Did you see my Snapchat story a couple weeks ago? There were geese out there, and they were like, having a turf war. There were 3 over here, 3 over here,
Oh,
and they
dude,
were just
geese-
yeah.
honking.
Yeah,
at-
actually, I saw that,
Did you
yeah.
see that? It was crazy. I was like, "Mom, you gotta come look at this!" And she came out, and she was like, "She said that's what like mating's like for geese."
Watching animals fight might be the coolest.
John and I watched ducks.
Well, just in the wild. I'm not
One
talking
time-
about like Michael Vick and Having a dog,
that kind of fighting.
scheduling dog fights.
Yeah, the cock.
Today we got like
with
arrested
chickens,
for that.
not like cock cocks.
Hey, we got Boxer versus Flash.
Michael Bay.
my money's on Flash.
Yo, I got Flash.
Dude, some of those like the cockfights with the chickens, you know,
Oh yeah.
like they'll like tape knives to their claws
yeah.
and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
or like
they tear shit up.
or like tape a screwdriver to its neck so it can like stab
Dude,
people.
they take every advantage. Like they take the knives and they're like they get like a lemon and they just like stab it. So like when they hurts the chicken, it hurts like twice as much.
Oh, that would suck.
Dude, they really think about that stuff.
Yeah, they really think about that.
Because
Stuff.
that's how they get their money. Some places, like honestly,
Now that we're talking
betting
about
on
chickens,
cockfights.
Yeah,
I was just thinking, how can someone be vegetarian?
Yeah, that's stupid.
Honestly,
I couldn't.
I couldn't either.
I
Yeah, I
couldn't
don't-
really
I love steak too much.
Yeah, steak.
Or any like
Or
chicken.
chicken.
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A is
Chicken's
like
probably
my
my main
favorite
diet.
Yeah.
place.
Yeah, I eat more chicken than
Probably.
anything.
So if someone told me right now I couldn't go to Chick-fil-A for like the rest of my life, it's over
well.
for me.
Go to
Sorry, I'm done.
Zaxby's.
Dude, I still think Chick-fil-A is overrated. It's good. It's just too expensive.
Hey, you don't talk like that. I
Chick-fil-A
love
is one of
I know, I
Chick-fil-A
know.
is one of the few like
One of the 4 places you can eat.
one of the
Elizabeth.
we were talking about it this like today. It's like one of the 4 places you can go and eat and it's like good
Decent.
food.
Oh yeah. Wait,
Like-
and all of are we talking just fast food or like actual
No,
restaurants?
we're
actual
talking about
restaurants here.
Food.
Everybody, everywhere.
Yeah.
What were the 4?
Here,
Okay.
like in Elizabethton, we have Chick-fil-A, Zaxby's, El Charlot's,
Amigos.
Amigos.
That's
Yeah,
it.
I think El Charlot's is just about. I go to Beef O'Brady sometimes.
Beef O'Brady's is alright, yeah.
Yeah, they have. I think they have my favorite wings.
Dude, you
I
know how
love
they
their
have that
wings.
like
Yeah.
claw machine with the spiky balls?
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
my
yeah.
favorite
I
thing.
went on a
What
streak and I
did-
won like 10 balls one day.
What I did was I forgot what it was. Me and my parents, we were there for a long time because we were like some kind of thing. Oh, what I did, I was bored, so I went to Dollar Tree. I bought a selfie stick and I bought some duct tape. And
Did
what
you
I
go?
did was,
you steal it?
yeah, I wrapped the selfie stick in duct tape, and I just got the selfie stick and just like stuck it and just grabbed it and got another one.
Over fall break last year,
That's
I
smart.
went to Dollywood with Luke, Draven, a bunch of band kids, and
Yeah.
you know who Dawson O'Quinn is, freshman
No.
this
I love
year.
Dawson.
You know Patrick O'Quinn.
Yeah.
It's his little brother. He's a freshman this year. He's super small, and they have the at Dollywood they have the life-size crane game machines, the claw
Uh-huh.
machines. You know, Dawson
he
crawled
get
in inside of it and was just shoveling stuffed animals out.
My cousin, we went to Walmart.
Every time I go to Dollywood, like I go like thinking I'm gonna steal so much stuff.
We went to
Oh,
Walmart.
honestly.
They
we
make
went
so
to
much money,
Walmart,
they can afford it. You know.
And you know they have the vending, they have those game machines out, you know, in the front.
Oh yeah.
Nobody cares what happens over there. My cousin's got some Kevin Durant arms, and he put his
Kevin
hand.
Durant.
He like leaned in, he put it in all the way, and reached to the back and got one and came out with it. He said, "Here."
Wait, is this Andy?
No, this is not Andy.
Andy's
I don't
your
think
cousin,
Andy,
though, right?
Andy does not have Kevin Durant.
Yeah, Andy's got like.
Is Andy your cousin?
Yeah.
You talk about him all the time. I just never know who he is.
You need to get Andy on the show.
All right, dude. A lot of people want to be on the
He's
show.
coming on
We've
next.
broken the record.
Oh,
We
really?
got to keep going because we got to edit out some of the silences and stuff.
There,
Like,
I
I
don't think
think-
there's been any.
Well, there's been a couple.
Like it's maybe 2-3 seconds.
Yeah. But like when Eric and Drew on here, I think theirs ended at like right at 2 hours, and I edited out 12 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because when you have a 2 hour long thing, these 2-3 seconds they add up.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, they're really
It's-
cutting off the time.
it's crazy,
But you get Andy on the show, hey, you talking about views?
dude. Yeah, we're getting.
Who
a
else?
fucking
Who
list.
wants to be on it?
Oh, bunch of band kids want to be on it. There's a couple drama kids that want to be on it. Which I want everybody to be on it.
Yeah.
I mean, like Christian wants to be on it, Caleb wants to be on it, Draven wants to be on it. Which I think all these kids will make like good episodes. It'll be fun. It's
Yeah.
just like
What if we had like 20 people in the room at once?
I kind of want to do that
A
once.
podcast gangbang?
Dude, I want to do that. What I want to do is I want to get like 10 people that are funny and just can talk for hours. Set the microphone in the middle and we just talk about
Yeah.
whatever.
Like a one day, like
Like-
one day during the summer, just all day.
all day. Yeah, and then we post it. I bet it would go. We'd get so many views on that thing.
Here's what we could do.
People wouldn't listen to the whole thing, but they'd skip
It'd
around.
be like the Alex Jones.
You probably have to
podcast,
get a
like
bigger
6 hours.
microphone if you're.
Yeah, probably. Or like
I'm not a bigger.
multiple
I'm saying
microphones.
like multiple. Yeah, that's what I was meant to say.
Yeah.
I'm just an
It's
idiot.
just a wall of microphones.
I was thinking, what if you just got a big circle, this big ass like round table, and everybody
Like a
sat
meeting
around
table,
it.
like an office
Like,
table.
I mean, I think we just have some. Like, if we got food and drinks and stuff.
Like a preschool table where like
No, like a
there's like
conference
the
room.
hole in the middle.
What if we rented
Oh,
out
that'd be cool.
a conference room at like a hotel, and it had a huge podcast in there?
Dude,
That'd
what
be
if
so
we
much
rented out
fun.
a hotel?
Dude, and we can we can get a few people, and then we can like charge other people to come and be on the podcast.
Mhm.
That's how we make
Random
money.
strangers.
Yeah, we're gonna have strangers. Like $5, you can be on our podcast.
What?
5 minutes,
What?
$1 a minute, $1 a minute,
$1 a minute.
$1 a minute.
I mean, that works.
I mean, I think it'd be fun, you know.
A podcast gangbang would.
Or like I want to do like when we play poker or something. Like we're not gonna do it like next time we play poker, but like I think it'd be cool. Or like our lunch table at school. Like we have the craziest conversations at lunch. So just put a
Oh, yeah.
microphone there.
Tell everybody to get the hell out and just.
Like if we put a microphone there, like that's a podcast. You know, people listen to that stuff. You know, that's 20, 25
You can
minutes.
rent hotel conference rooms, and they're big. Have you ever been to a hotel?
I've been to a hotel. I've never been to like a hotel conference room.
All right, listen to this. You know, it'd be like an awesome prank if you had the key to someone's house, and like when they were married and stuff, and when they were all on vacation, what you do is you get like a crap ton of cages. Like you go to the pound, you get so many like kennels, and you just stack them up on each other, and they're all just filled with dogs and like chickens and cats
you
and
just
stuff.
build
So
up.
when they come back, there's just animals everywhere.
Looks like no
Imagine
one's
all
working
the poop you could harvest from that.
there. Harvest.
What are you doing?
Like dump it on the floor.
Oh God.
Me and Nick used to do sheetrock. He'd help this guy, and we talked about just like breaking into people's houses.
Like
and-
breaking into Ingles and be like, oh, we just did some sheetrock. How about you pay us now? Like, don't even ask them if you can do it. Like, don't even
No,
ask
like,
them
we
if they
break
need help.
in.
You know what I'm saying?
We break in and we just lay it up. We just do everything.
We just
And
do
then-
it all without asking them, without permission. And so then they have to pay us. They're contractually obligated.
What? But they didn't sign anything, did they?
Well, we make them pay us.
Okay.
We'll find a way. We'll find a way.
Kidnap the kids, man. I'm telling you, it always works.
I'm pretty sure it's like
I'll
fraud
get you,
or
I'll
something,
get you
but
kids.
you know,
I'll get you kids. You know, that's what you tell them.
it's either the money or the kids.
Look at this floor.
What do you want more?
It's nice, right?
Do you want to see your kids or do you want your money?
Listen, it's free. Your kneecaps, however, they're expensive.
What's the price on those?
Go ahead and bring out the sledgehammer.
The chainsaw, the screwdrivers.
Get Big John
Dude,
Tavius to
did
come
you guys ever watch Daredevil?
No.
That show
No.
on Netflix?
I watched one season.
Okay,
I mean,
but
isn't he
one
bl-
episode.
Okay.
Isn't he blonde?
Yeah, he's blind. That's like his superpowers. All his other senses are like crazy.
Oh.
Way to go, John.
My bad.
That's good.
I probably gotta go soon.
Okay,
Guys,
yeah.
Mom.
We'll end it in a minute. But in Daredevil, there's a scene where the Punisher's
should
getting
make-
tortured, and they have a drill.
Usually I get scared
like,
to do that.
A drill gun, and they're just drilling into his body. Stuff. It's fucking crazy, man.
Have you
So
seen
we
that?
could do that to Ingalls.
Have you seen that new movie, Shazam?
It was good.
It was pretty good.
I liked it. It's probably the best DC movie.
Yeah.
That's out there right
Honestly.
now. I liked it.
DC movies are ass.
Yeah, but Shazam was good.
Shazam was.
liked it.
I went in and I didn't even because I went with Carson.
Did you go to the drive-in?
No, I went to the place in Bristol.
Oh,
His
the
da- his
Pinnacle?
dad-
I love the
yeah.
drive.
I went to the drive-in and saw it.
Oh, I love the drive-in.
Yeah, me too, man.
But his dad got tickets for there, and I was like, oh, okay, I'll go. I didn't even know what it was at the time. And then I saw it, and I was like, oh my god, that's really good.
It was a good movie.
If I gotta sit down and watch something for a couple hours, I can't be outside. Like if
Really?
if
I
watch
think that
a
just
movie-
makes it more fun.
Like the
man.
best part is
Oh,
getting like
it's
a person
awesome.
with like a SUV, and you can like lay the seats down. You can sit in the tailgate.
Oh yeah.
Stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
that's.
We always just roll all the windows down and get chairs and sit outside.
That's-
but
yeah,
you know
that's
what-
another
you know
way
what
to
that
do
is right there?
That's fine.
You're just
What?
waiting to get molested by a mosquito. I hate
Yeah.
bugs. No, I'm,
Dude,
not,
boy.
I'm not afraid of them, but I'm like,
Conway time.
Yeah.
I used-
All right, boys. But
You know that glue, like you can actually eat glue. Like there's nothing bad about eating glue. And like crowns and stuff.
wait, what did you say?
Crayons.
It's a crayon.
Crayon.
Crowns.
Crown is what you put on your head.
or
Yeah,
you get a
exactly.
crown whenever
Crowns.
you,
Oh, okay.
your teeth or
Yeah,
whatever.
whenever you-
Crown.
Yeah.
But a crayon. Say it.
Crayons.
Crayon.
Crayons.
Crayons.
There you go.
Crayons.
It's a
Crayon.
I'm gonna go
crayon.
get me some crayons.
Dude, the crayons with
Crayons.
the sharpeners on the back.
Dude, you had one
Dude,
of
that
those
was
in
the
school?
shit.
You're pulling bitches.
Yeah, you're pulling big.
You're
You're pulling
pulling-
one. Dude, you thought you were gonna get the teacher's ass when you had
Yeah.
that.
I'm not.
I don't know if you want it.
I mean, depends.
Yeah.
Depends who
okay.
it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Mr. Conway. Alright, I gotta go.
All right, boys. Thanks for being on.
Yes, sir. It's
Pleasure being here.
been a pleasure.
All right. Until next week.
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah. Happy
Just
birthday,
saying. Love y'all. Come support baseball.
WhiteSchaffPodcast.